Welcome back to the Two Whites and a Blue podcast. I'm here with Mike and Will, and today we have a camera in the room.
And gin and soda.
Gin and soda, a couple of beers.
Blinders.
We changed the venue. We used to be recording in the kitchen, my kitchen, but now we're over here. So, boys, this morning I woke up early to purchase and play Pokemon Sword for Nintendo Switch.
Oh, we got a lot to talk about there for sure.
What do you still do or get excited about today that you were excited about 20 years ago?
It's funny that you say that because I bought Disney Plus today.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
What does that cost?
$8 a month.
That's not bad.
But my whole thing is that like there's only a finite amount of stuff that I want on there, so I figure I'll burn through it in a couple months and then just cancel it. So like ultimately like $30. Like no, they have all the Simpsons.
Oh.
Every season, yeah.
Every season of the Simpsons is on there.
Oh my god, that's actually sick. I can't believe that it took this long for a platform like that to get the Simpsons.
I didn't think that Disney.
Simpsons held out.
Is Netflix has no Simpsons, I guess, eh?
No, they don't have they don't have South Park. They don't have any like good shows like. They guess they had like Family
South
Guy,
Park is
Futurama.
great. I would pay big money for South Park.
Crave.
Big money.
Yeah, Crave.
Has it, yeah.
What's
But,
the one that comes with your cable if you're Bell? Hulu or Crave?
Crave.
Crave does?
Crave is Bell. Yeah.
I gotta look that up. I gotta find out about that.
Yeah, because I was like literally gonna buy Crave strict. I don't give a fuck about anything else on it.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted South Park.
What about you? What do you still get excited for? 20 years.
Hockey.
Actually, it's actually like 22 years, I think, since Pokemon came out when I was in like grade 4
like,
or
are you
5.
talking like red version, blue version, yellow version?
I had red first. I remember watching Pokemon sick at my grandparents' house for the first time. Didn't know what it was.
The show.
And it seemed like literally the next day everyone was talking about Pokemon.
The cards came out way before the game. I'm pretty sure.
Cards
Like the
came
Game
out
Boy.
for us. Oh, did they? Maybe, I don't know. I really don't. I'm not sure.
I think I had the cards before I had the Game Boy.
I honestly couldn't even tell you, but like I did just see this thing recently. It was just like, yo, kudos to the people who had Pokemon cards and had no idea how to use them.
I saw
Absolutely.
that.
That was all of us.
Making
Yeah.
up the
Nobody
rules.
knew. You didn't have like you get like a deck. Like if you were spoiled, or it was like your birthday or something, you get like the deck of cards.
Mm-hmm.
You'd get counters with them. Like
Is this the right time to say that my brother and I both got the deck?
Yeah, I got a deck too, but
I had a
got
deck.
one in my whole career.
Oh, so we
It was
all had
about
the
an
deck.
8-year
Yeah.
career.
That's
But
all-
did
that's all we bought.
you guys ever have the placemat where
No.
it shows you how to
No,
play?
Absolutely not.
Man, I actually played Pokemon maybe how it was supposed to be played. Maybe.
I did not.
With like
Not
the
with
energy
us.
cards. and
Yeah,
all
with the
that?
energy cards
Not
because
with us.
it was Nick Stage. I remember me and him stayed up all night at Jack's. He was either lying to me that he knew how to play it or he knew how to play it. But we played all
When's
night.
Nick coming on the show to talk about his role in this.
That's probably the only
trend
time he'll be
development.
mentioned. But
We would always sit. I remember in Eamon's tree fort. At like this is by the way, Eamon is a Amen Pollard.
The
We
holy
used to
man.
go.
A man of the
He was
cloth.
like our babysitter of like mine and Will's growing up, and like a lot of our close friends. Joey doesn't experience, but Kenzie experienced it. Joey's girlfriend, my sister. Primarily my sister, actually. Fuck you. But I just remember being in Eamon's tree fort and playing Pokemon, and it was like if you had Arcanine, you win because he hit an 80. So you just put the card down, and it was basically
Fire
equivalent.
blast.
You hit an 80, and it was like, how much hit points do you have? Because and then I take your cards.
so not how it was supposed
It's
to be
not
played.
like not right at all. Be like, I lost again.
Pretty sure that's not.
Why
it.
do I keep battling this guy?
Trump.
Charizard hits 100.
Yeah.
20, I'm pretty sure. It is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Nobody
sure-
like Will was the only one who had fucking Charizard.
I had to trade half my deck to get a Charizard.
Did you?
Drake's sister got it out of a fucking 25-cent thing.
Oh, what?
machine?
Really?
At a convenience, yeah, the
Really?
machine.
Where it has the cardboard?
Yeah.
Was it
Charizard.
legit? The hollow?
Yeah, like not purple back, blue back.
Oh my!
Purple back for the fake ones.
The fake
fake
one. They were like
ones.
really thin.
Fakies
Yeah,
always a little off.
they were stickers.
Fakies
Yeah.
always a little off.
So like, if we're gonna go deep on this, like, I don't really want to, but like this like really.
We can't.
hit
We
a-
have nothing else planned.
Okay,
so.
I know, but like, this is true. This had a very, very good thing. So there was a kid, Little Igor, and
It was Big Igor that I got my Charizard from.
so there was another. So Big Igor was Will's age. Little Igor was a year older than I am. So Will's 2 years older than me. Little Igor is a year older, so right in the middle. And he was like a Pokemon fanatic. Like he was so into it. Like but his card was Nidoqueen. That was just, that was like in his binder. That was like his number one.
That was the number
Cream of
one
the
slot.
Wouldn't trade
Yeah.
it. Wouldn't trade it for shit.
The captain's covered.
But he got Dude, he traded it to a kid, Joe Marque. Ripped him off so bad.
What was the trade?
It was, I don't even know. It was like a package deal, right? So like you getting
There was multiple people involved, probably.
Multiple. Yeah. So like the main card was Ninetales. That was his number one.
Is that a rare or an uncommon?
It was a rare.
Is it hollow?
Okay. Really good card. Fucking after he realized.
Put your mic up to your mouth.
Sticker. It was a sticker.
You just ripped off a kid that you see every day.
And the thing is, Joe Marque kicked the shit out of anyone. He was in grade 6, full beard.
He was, yeah, oh yeah.
He was my size in grade 6.
But he never realized?
He didn't amount to
the,
much.
He was the one that did the scamming.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He grew up a latchkey kid in like
What's a latchkey kid?
the kid that their parents were never home, so they always had a key and they had to always let themselves in and out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And he lived in like in a
okay.
townhouse.
He's the school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
What did he learn,
was
though?
crazy.
He's a graduate.
So basically, he took this kid's like prized possession and then just felt nothing when the kid was bawling his eyes out. And we had like a grade 3-4 split.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in the class, and
He's probably in that
crying.
class a couple times.
Literally, yeah, exactly. And Joe Marque, that's the thing, is Joe Marque was older and he failed.
Yeah.
So he was in a couple of my classes.
You never want to be the older kid in the split class.
Yeah, he was like 2 years older. Like, he should not have been in the class. Like, sitting there with a fucking beard, weathered dude, man. Like
He was shaving. He
like,
shaved before coming in.
Oh yeah,
He's learning to like mesh his F's and G's and penmanship, and he's shaving.
he's
on the way there.
calculating his child support payments.
Yeah, so he's like, so he took the card, and then little Igor's in the class crying, and Joe Marque is just sitting there howling at him. Like, fuck, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna
Fair
do?
trade, you a fucking idiot. Like,
Do you think parents got mad about the trades you made? Or do you think they didn't care?
well, I think it's different now.
Probably.
We didn't say nothing then. Well, I mean, I said something because my cards got stolen, like out of my bed. But it was my fault. I left them in my. We had hooks, right, not lockers.
Coat rooms, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was just in the
No,
hallway.
not even.
It was in the hallway.
Oh, I thought it was at the back of the class.
No,
No,
we
it
had
was
Where
in
the
the
cubby
hall.
holes were.
no like imagine like where the lockers are in normal school.
Yeah.
but
Hook.
just hooks.
You just put your bag on it.
Yikes!
And then
Yeah.
you don't even think. Like, I was like,
Times haven't been that good since World War II.
like you're like 10 years old. and just
Joe
hanging your
Marque's
bag,
going shopping.
You don't even know what theft is yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's
this
got-
guy just going for a fire sale on my bag. He just took my
Yeah.
whole binder, put it back, but with nothing in it. Right? He just took all of my good cards. Like, all I had was like the shittiest cards. Just ripped me off. Took everything took me for what I was worth.
You had like 20 fire energies you were saving up,
And they were there though, because they were worthless.
and they were gone.
No, they were there.
They remained.
Nobody wants the fire energies.
Me and Nick Stage would have.
If you got a fire
Yeah.
deck, if you got a fire deck, you need the fire energies.
Yeah.
The trick was you always have the balance between the Pokemon and the energies you need to run the table once you get your third evolutions out. So if you had like a
So you do know how to play.
100%.
I didn't know
If
how
you
to
had like
play.
a water deck, I remember I had a water deck. I had like a few Blastoise, a couple of Gyarados, like big guns in those decks.
Multiple
Yeah,
Blastoises.
yeah.
And
I never
the
did
trick
that.
the trick was always to balance how many guys you had with the energy cards. And so there was like these discussions at like my kitchen table, me and my other like 13-year-old buddies going, okay, so do you think you should have like a couple of trainer cards in there, take a couple energies out?
You guys had
Yeah.
practices?
We used to like shoot the shit about it. Yeah. My dad came into my like grade 7 birthday. How old are you in grade 7? 11 or 12?
11,
13.
yeah, 12. I don't know.
13.
No,
I was
you're
12 in grade 6.
You're 13. You're 13 in grade.
First
you,
time I smoked weed.
But
you
you're
might have been
also
12 in grade 6, but most people are only like 10 in grade 6 or whatever. It
I never
is.
failed a fucking grade.
No, but your birthay's early, right?
Mine's
Yeah,
late.
yeah,
Mine's
true,
late.
yeah,
I think
February.
you're like 11 or 12 in grade 7, and
Semantics, anyways.
I remember I got a booster pack from a buddy of mine, Justin, who lived across.
That's
the
what they
street
were
from
called.
Me.
Yeah.
And I was opening it up, and like me and all my
6-year-old
me
pack
and all
of
my
cigarettes.
pals are all like looking at the cards coming out. My dad walked by my dining room, which is like it's different now in my house, but it was basically like this setup here with the hallway. And he walks by and sees us doing this, not participating in my birthday party. Only my mom was. He walks by and goes, "Oh, what is it? A hollow Pikachu? You bunch of pansies!" And then I haven't seen him since. I just kidding.
They're
just
going up
kidding.
for a
He was-
hot
just
meal,
kidding.
all right.
Just kidding. He's been around, big part of my life. But anyway, so okay, well, Since Mike hasn't still, really given us anything he's excited about 20 years later.
I did, but I got cut up by Pokemon.
Well, what is it?
It's hockey. That's like all I can really say.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
I just spent a bunch of money on it this week, to be honest.
So why don't you start with
Yesterday.
the weekly since the last recording spending numbers, the budget?
To be perfectly honest, that's about it. Because I didn't have time last week to spend any money. Really, this week was really this is actually fucking good.
You didn't have time to spend money?
Yeah, because I worked on Saturday, and then Saturday, we played hockey, and then afterwards it was kind of a relaxing. It was chilling. Like we didn't go out anywhere, do anything crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so this week, I was thinking about that this week. I was like, do you think like saving money in that regard, like not doing anything, it's obviously directly related to like high stress, depression, all that kind of shit.
Obviously,
because I had a really nice week this week because I had extra cash in my pocket.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Because I just didn't do anything stupid the week before. Like, so that before substance abuse and all that shit, like I just had money in my pocket. Yeah. That was just like relieving in itself. And I'm like, I broke my stick on Sunday. Mm-hmm. So then I went last night because I had a game last night. So
what's a stick cost?
So the stick I was looking at was I tried out because you can try it out at Hockey Life. You can shoot like $10.
Really?
Yeah. No slap shots. Surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm.
The guy felt the need to tell me that. I'm like, what? Like, come on, let me take a fucking couple of clappers.
He must be in our Sunday league.
Yeah. But he goes, so I'm like, yeah, dude. He's like, you know how you ever shot here before? I'm like, yeah, dude, I know. No fucking slap shots. I get it. And he goes, all right, so he lets me shoot. And
was his name Devin or Brandon?
I don't know. He looked like he was shit at hockey. But anyway, so I tried the stick out. I'm like, I didn't really like it. The stick that I was looking at was on the clearance rack, and it was $150 regularly, in quotes, $320. And that's the thing I noticed about that store is every single fucking stick is $300 plus.
Are they all on sale though?
No.
Banana Republic.
$199. $199 is like your average stick now, which is insane.
That's one piece, like carbon
one piece stick. Yeah, it's composite.
What's it made of?
Composite.
Yeah.
It's one piece,
which is not a material,
like
but
irrelevant now. There's no more.
Isn't composite just like
could be any two materials.
It's like graphite or
like
whatever.
A mix of materials.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
It's graphite and something else, probably.
Yeah, like the blade and shaft are always different.
I don't know, whatever the space station's made of.
Yeah, exactly. It's NASA.
Same shit. Yeah, it's identical to the space station. Every time.
That's why it's so expensive. It's so justified.
Oh no.
But then I'm like looking through the pile of sticks. Like I'm getting pissed off because I have a game in an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not spending $200 on a fucking stick. It's not going to make me any better. I'm going to think it is, but it's not going to do it.
It's going to feel nice, probably look good.
But it's like, it's not going to fucking feel good when I look at my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
And
so what was the fix?
Negative. So then I go in and I'm like, I just look in, I just digging through and I see this stick.
The clearance bin?
Yeah. Yeah, the secondhand store.
Like at Winners when you're digging through the Brooks to find the Under Armour.
I go to the clerk. I'm like, you got a Value Village Center in here or what? Like, look at me. I'm broke. I just need a stick. So I'm like looking through. I just see these sticks, $70. So I'm like, I look at it. I see that it's the only stick that has the curve that I like, and it had the flex that I like. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna try it. And I just I found that exact one. Just bought two of them. So the stick I was trying was $150, and then I bought two sticks for $140.
That's a steal.
Fucking
yeah.
right,
That's
2 for
steal.
1.
Yeah.
You made money.
And then I bought three things of clear tape too.
Why not?
For less than what I would pay for one
Fucking I treat yourself,
I'm
right?
100%
This
sure
podcast
we talked
has made me
about
done this.
exactly.
We did.
We talked about this exact thing like 2 weeks ago about how when you save imaginary money and then you just spend it right away.
It's because you think
Oh,
that
I
you're
saved
up.
this.
Yeah.
Spend it.
Yeah, see, I had such a relaxing week. I might as well go spend a lot of money.
What about you? What did you spend your money on last week?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, Mike said we had a relaxing Saturday, but I didn't do what Mike did on Saturday.
We weren't chilling?
Nope. I went to a house party that I had to cab there.
Right, yeah.
I had to cab there, and then I also had to cab home alone. So that was $40.
Damn.
Actually, it was only $30 because we know the cabbie.
Where was the party?
Aberdeen. Pretty nice place.
Deep.
But
It's deep.
Not bad
Deep
at
enough.
all.
it's deep.
Deep enough.
But it was like $30 to cab there and back.
Yeah.
So
You can't walk.
solo.
Aberdeen? No way.
No.
You could. I would, but it would
By,
take
like,
you.
by
It'd take
what?
me 3 hours.
Like Aberdeen, like
Like it's like right, like
Aberdeen
very
and what? Like Lock?
like past that.
Ooh.
Either way, I wasn't
deep enough.
It's
Yeah.
fucking cold, man. I'm not gonna walk.
Yeah,
It's
no
like a
shit.
3-hour walk.
You're
Fuck
not
that.
you're not a panhandler. You got a couple bucks for a cab.
Yeah, like $10 for a cab.
sure,
100%
for sure.
shelling that out on the way home.
How was the party?
Well, it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember a whole lot.
That's
but
I
good.
do.
it
I
is
got a
pretty
nice
good.
Snapchat of
Oh.
fucking buddy plunging a toilet. That
That's
was
the first thing I did. We get there. He's like, toilet's clogged. We gotta go down and fix it. I'm like, all right. Me, him, and his uncle go downstairs and just.
Why
start
is the man's uncle
plunging.
at the party? Why is the man's uncle at the party?
It was his sister's birthday party, so his whole family was there
and friends.
and friends.
What kind of party is this?
His neighbor came over, gave a speech. His neighbor came over and gave a speech.
A toast or a speech?
It was his speech. It was longer than a toast. He didn't have a drink in his hand,
I've
so
been
it
known
was a
to do
speech.
a toast, but I've never given a speech at a party.
No, this guy was the biggest cuck in the world.
What
Tell
a
me more.
dart!
Tell me more.
What a dart!
This guy was like
Speaking of.
70 years old probably, and the guy,
7-year-old.
a guy that we were with.
Biggest guy.
No, it's funny. He walked in. I'm like, this guy's a cuck for sure. And then my buddy's like, yo, my friend actually made out with his wife last year.
Oh no.
I'm
So
like,
he is.
I'm like, oh my god,
But
okay.
his wife is like 72.
That's what
probably.
I said. I'm like, what does his wife look like,
Yeah.
man? Yeah,
Just
so-
let the man live.
Oh man, he had his shoes on in the house. Had
Pretty
these fucking
sour
wax
situation.
sandals on.
Pretty sour.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a rough start. Well, I mean, you'd be sour too if you got to show up to a party and plunge a toilet
Yeah.
as an uncle.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, waiting for my uncle to
As
give
a
speech
friend,
while
I
I'm clogging the
understand, but
toilet.
as a
What do you say-
relative,
What
Yeah.
do you say to your buddies? You're like, they ask you how your birthday was. You're like, it was okay. My cuck uncle.
No, the
came
uncle isn't
over-
the cuck.
Came
but
over and gave or my neighbor.
My neighbor,
came
yeah.
over, he cucked himself, and then a couple of my buddies were unclogging the toilet while he gave a speech.
No, we missed. Yeah.
Whatever
Well,
that
we
shit
actually
was.
missed the cake and candles and singing because we were downstairs fucking
How old is the guy? The guy
clogging
you
it.
got- You got a buddy who's turning 14?
No, it was his sister's party. She's 20.
Oh, how old is she?
No, she
14.
turned 25.
14 again.
yeah, I want
Turned
to say
25.
since I turned 20, I haven't had. I don't even remember the last cake I've had.
The only time I get candles on anything now is if I go to the Mandarin.
And you get a
But
nice
it's like a-
song
I think
too,
it's like a-
nice.
It's like a girl
nice
thing, though.
foreign repetition of the happy birthday.
Happy birthday. The guy comes out and plays tambourine at the Mandarin. You didn't know that? We go
So they get paid.
every year in August. We go for the August birthdays. My brother.
Those are the guys that deserve more than minimum wage. Fuck
Yeah, they're
McDonald's.
Good. My
Yeah.
brother, your sister, my uncle, and my uncle's girlfriend, maybe. Yeah, the four of us or the four of them get their birthday song done. My weekend spending was pretty tame, really. The mics I got last week, I think, so I won't count those.
Snuck under the bar, right?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. We're spending money on the podcast. So I don't really care about that.
You are. You're not even asking us. You're
Yeah, I
just
don't-
doing this
yeah,
shit.
because I want the shit.
Can you tell?
Yeah, and otherwise, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm trying to save money for two reasons. One, Christmas is coming.
I'm noticing that now. It
and,
sucks.
Man, you gotta really spend money. What was the year? I was thinking about this a little while ago. What was the year where you stopped coming out in the green at Christmas? Because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not coming out black at the
Oh,
end of any of these Christmases anymore.
fuck
Like,
no.
I'm losing money on Christmas now.
100%.
Yeah,
So
and
That's
I
what- yeah.
have been for a few years.
This is what I've
Yeah.
been saying. This is why I've been saying Thanksgiving is my new favorite holiday.
Free
Yeah.
food.
I just get to go and have a nice meal, no pressure, no
Yeah,
bullshit. Just
yeah.
go have a nice
You might just get a
turkey
couple of
dinner.
questions about where your girlfriend is and if you have
Yeah,
one.
that's fine. That's small
it.
price to
It's
pay.
quick.
It's fine because you're drunk enough anyways.
I'm not even. It doesn't even need to be
Thanksgiving?
drinking. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
like I don't have to buy shit
I don't
for
even drink at
people.
Oh, I
Thanksgiving.
wasn't even here on Thanksgiving. That was great.
What were you doing? You were climbing it.
I was in Kentucky. Yeah, it was sweet. I didn't.
$6 sleep in a guy's pizzeria oven or something. You said. Whatever
Let's
that
revisit
story was.
that.
Yeah, it was
You have
great.
to check that episode. That's episode 3
Mm-hmm.
or 4.
I was at 4. Anyways.
Well, that's good. Anyway, this has been another episode of Two Whites and a Blue.
Hope you
podcast.
enjoyed the
'Cause we have-
Pokemon
20
talk.
minutes in.
We have nothing else to say, and I got Pokemon to play.
I didn't buy lunch this week. And 2 weeks in a row, no lunch bought.
That's good.
You boys?
I bought 2 cookies next door at work today. A couple of chocolate chip macadamia. Shout out to Barb, who works at the cafeteria next door. Great lady.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Always serving up the freshest cookies.
That's not
and
even lunch though.
bonbons.
That's just like you need to do that.
I just
Yeah.
go over it. There's always the thing is every time I'm hungry and I want to go get something, even if I go over there, I don't always do it. And most of the time, even if I'm like, especially if I'm starving, I find that I'm rewarded because now MIP always has like some kind of conference going where there's like cheap lasagna, catered sort of.
Shout out to MIP. We got
Shout
we got
out.
electrician station there.
Any up? Oh, that's MOP. Anyway, good lasagna, good salad, but it's like when you get there, you got to be like damn near dying to look at the food and think to yourself, I'll spend the $8 on this spinach chicken salad wrap or something. Yeah,
It's
Nice
been
hot
there
meal.
all day.
super rare,
course.
super rare. But this week, no, I was good. I bought a couple things like bonbon wise, but otherwise,
I bought lunch Monday.
that's it.
Yeah, because I was such a piece of shit on Sunday. I didn't do anything.
What'd you do
Me
on
neither.
Sunday?
Nothing. I watched Peaky Blinders.
Oh, you guys were hungover. That's right.
Yeah,
we were
that's
gonna
right.
record. I forgot.
I got out of
Yeah.
bed at 6 p.m.
True. 6 p.m.
yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so Will is like a piece of shit
Yeah,
when
he
he's
gets bad
hungover.
hangovers, eh? I've
It's
heard
the
that a
word.
couple
It's
times.
pathetic. It's pathetic.
It is pathetic, and I know.
It's
Whatever.
pathetic.
What are you gonna do?
Doesn't matter.
My mom brought me dinner and bed.
What did you have?
She brought me East Side Mario's.
It's
Did you tell her you want more bread when you were done? Say it's unlimited.
Yeah.
Where's my Caesar salad?
Bring Mark.
No, I feel bad because I don't ask for it. She just does it. I'm like, I'm not gonna say no.
Because she sees you're dying. You're deceased on the bed.
I know, it's so
Yeah.
pathetic.
It's just a way for her to check to see if you're still breathing.
Yeah.
Making
She's like,
it seem
you
like
I know.
she's
should be
overly worried.
bringing you
I know.
glasses of water.
I woke up to her doing this.
Checking
Oh, there
the
was a
pulse.
bug.
Checking
There was
my
a bug.
pulse.
There was a bug. There was a bug. Don't worry about it. It wasn't that.
She's just next time she comes in, just stretching up the defib.
I'm just testing out the plugs. Trust me, I'm not gonna use them.
I don't think 120 is gonna save you, Will, but I'm gonna try it
She
anyway.
sees sirens in the window.
Mom, 120 is not gonna work. No, this is
Flashing
from
lights.
the street.
Yeah,
This is 13.8.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't know, man. The hangover
piece of
thing
shit.
definitely doesn't get any easier.
I don't know. I'm just saying,
Not
Will,
spending money when I'm
Will's on
asleep.
another level though.
Yeah.
It's like real
And,
bad.
and I'm surprised you still drink these fucking whatever
Sugar beers.
artisanal small batch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
absolutely crooked business model. First of all, you gotta drink these 3.5%. If you can't use it in your cereal, there's too much booze in it. Period. That's the rule.
What?
I drink it
Yeah.
for taste.
Did you just
though.
say
If you can't use it in your cereal, there's too much booze.
Can I have a
in
sip?
it.
you put that shit in your you what?
It's just a joke.
But you
Like
it's
the
milk?
alcohol content is low enough.
It's
It's
just
only 3.5%.
There's milk in there.
This is good stuff. This is crack canoe.
It doesn't. It just tastes like cold water.
You know who makes this?
Moosehead.
Yeah, great stuff. Man.
That was the
there's
easiest
Moosehead
guess.
stuff.
It's not great
and
stuff. It's
it
fucking
actually says
waste of
Moosehead
money.
at the top. I disagree. But
Why don't you go move to the States?
wow.
That's their fucking bush over there. Is 2 or 3.5%.
I think I'm gonna
We're in
keep
Canada,
this in the house
bro.
from
You
now
gotta
on
drink
just
some
keep,
good beer.
I had a couple of Guinness before I came home from work today. Like not at work, but I met up with a buddy of mine
Okay.
who moved to Ottawa probably like 5-6 years ago. And I saw him after work. So me, him, and Dan went out for a couple of beers at Ye Old Squire.
Yeah. Not a bad place. Not a bad place.
It
Okay,
really looks bad.
counterpoint to it's not a bad place. When you ask what's on
Because it's
tap,
not a good place.
when you ask what's on tap, what are you hoping to get as an answer?
Your basic domestic at least.
Like you got like
Coors, Canadian,
Canadian.
Bud.
So this girl giving us the beers honestly could have said like anything besides what she said and done a better job with the selection. Not that it's up to her, but she was basically like Coors Light, Coors Light Light, Coors Light Light, Coors Light, Coors Light Blue, Moosehead, Rickards, and Coors Light. And we ended up having to get Guinness pints, which is fine.
What do you mean
I
having
like
to get
Guinness.
them?
I like Guinness, but
You ended up getting things that she didn't offer.
well, not in a jug, anyways. You gonna wake the dog?
You're
up.
gonna get a pitcher of Guinness?
No,
That's a rough one.
Oh,
I would
man.
I would have had a pitcher. I would prefer to drink
Of
from a pitcher.
Guinness? I don't
Well,
know.
just then as opposed to a pint. Yeah, I'd be down for a pitcher. Yeah, like the thing about getting pints is that whatever. By the time
It's expensive.
well, that plus you know, do you really want? You want like 3 pints? You would rather have like a pint and a half, or 2 pints, or a pint and a half. Like that's why I like the pitchers. If you split it between 3 people, it's the right amount for each person.
Yeah.
Right amount for what though? Like a
Well,
dinner?
just like have a couple of beers after work.
I don't know. I'm cool with having 2.
Pints, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the pints thing seems too precise.
I don't know.
Like I like the pitchers. You just pour a bit, whatever. You know, it's kind of like fuck it.
I
That's
like it
my-
because he always comes out on top because he
No,
finishes
I'm not.
first.
Fuck you, man. You know I'm not like that. I fucking pass beers on.
Okay, this podcast is turning into a brawl now.
It's over.
Mud match.
Friendship's over.
Let's talk a bit. Let's talk a bit about the stuff we like chatted to each other about during the week. Chief among those topics, we've talked a lot on this show about how to save money, how to be stingy, how to not spend any dollars when you don't have to, and sometimes not spend any dollars even when you should. So, what do you guys on the other side of that coin? spend money on to get value back? I'll start with this, okay? The thing that in the last like 5 years, 6 years especially, I've spent money on that I'm happy I did, boots.
Oh,
Footwear.
okay. Yeah.
Good. I got a couple of good pairs of boots. Mm-hmm. Not those ones. Those ones are okay.
No, I got a pair at the door that a couple years now.
How long did you get? You got those few years ago, right?
Yeah, and they're still in good
If you spend
shape.
a couple $100 on boots, I won't hold it against you if you take care of them. If you don't like destroy them, I think yours have the gusseted tongue, right? So they're like waterproof going up the side.
I honestly have no fucking idea.
Does the tongue
There's
separate
Tim's,
from the
who
rest of the
knows?
shoe?
No.
Yeah, gusseted tongue.
I'm not sure.
That's good, man. I would argue that
It's like attached to the whole, all of it. So like,
Yeah, it's
it doesn't
attached-
so
flat.
it's
It doesn't
good.
flap
it's attached
down.
to the upper. It's good.
Yeah. Sure.
The
Yeah, I knew that.
the thing I would say about boots.
That's
is
why you
that-
bought them, right?
Yeah, that's exactly why I bought them.
The thing I'd say about boots is that, like other things that separate you from the ground, good to spend money on them. Tires, your bed, shoes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's
Fucking
it.
knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
You already said this to me a while ago. It was a good idea because like I was thinking about that when I bought my bed. I was like, that's a good. That's
just
a good
bought a
point.
mattress?
No, a while ago. Like when I bought, like I went from a single my whole life
Damn.
to a queen. So I'm like, and then when I had a single, and you
Wow,
said that
space there.
is fucking phenomenal. I
Yeah.
can just roll around it like, and I can finally freak out in my sleep. But like, no, you
Finally.
actually did say that you're like, it's like I would spend money on things that keep you off the ground,
Yeah.
which is like boots, wheels, or a bed. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's actually. I don't know about wheels, like maybe winter tires, but like I don't know about like because
Winters,
you
for
you
sure.
said that justifying buying some fucking whack ass rims, but
Yeah, probably.
I did?
yeah, oh yeah. That's why we had the conversation,
I
because you
did-
just
I
got
did
your
buy
fucking
those
rims, and I'm not gonna lie, they didn't
Dundas,
make your
yeah.
car look that sweet.
That was a beefy car. I like that car.
Yeah, the
RIP
car was
RIP
alright, but the rims were
RIP to
pretty
the
fucking
Volkswagen.
trash. But
I liked them. You didn't like them? The all
I
black?
didn't think they looked that great on the car. I think you could have
thought
done
they
better.
are.
You could have done better.
For how much though? Like, what's the difference? in
That's
the
what I
value
mean. So
prop?
if you're gonna buy rims, you're going hard.
That guy helped me out.
You don't just go half-ass on rims.
Well,
you just
'cause he-
take the
reason-
fucking stock.
I got a decent deal on those because he wanted to get rid of the tires and the rims fit those tires. It was your fucking whatever mechanic, whoever that guy, not your mechanic, your neighbor there. What is the guy who owns that place? Your dad knows him, I think.
Mark?
No, the guy who owns oh my god, what is the name of his place? I haven't been there now in a few years, but
What neighbor?
he's like your neighbor from your parents' place. He's like down the hill. I think it was where you backed into that truck.
oh my god.
That guy. What is his name? I forget his name now.
I want to say Brian.
It is Brian. That is
I
what
want
it
to
is.
say
It's
Brian, but I
yeah.
couldn't tell you the fucking.
Yeah.
I go there for tires too, but like
I told him I wanted new tires and rims for the summer, and he told me he had the tires he wanted to get rid of because someone else ordered them. They didn't fit their car properly, but they would fit mine. And he's like, I'll give you a good deal on rims if you take them both, because I told him what I wanted. And so he did. I think I got a set of tires and rims. Summers, not all seasons, summers, for like $1,200, which is pretty good.
with rims,
Yeah, pretty good.
But I mean, just your attitude when you got these slick new rims, you're like, man, like I gotta tell you, like you're coming at me because I was like younger, I was like 20. I don't know, it was a while ago, right? It was a couple years
It's like
ago.
3 or 4 years ago, yeah.
So you're just like, man, like gotta tell you, man, it's worth spending money because you were hyped on these rims.
You just had to group them in with your fucking
You were
bedding and
hyped
your
on
boots.
them, and this is when you said what you just said. Like it's worth spending money on things that keep you off the ground, you know, shoes, bed, rims.
I really feel that
And
way
I was
about bed
like,
and
dude, I'm
shoes.
like, and I wanted to say
I don't really
so
feel
bad.
that about rims.
Heelys,
I wanted to say it so bad. I'm like,
rollerblades.
Joey, man, those rims look so half-assed on your car, man. Like,
Asphalt.
like you guys, the
Good
guy's
asphalt.
driving a black Volkswagen CC Passat, not even a CC, just a Passat.
That's the original CC.
Okay, sure. It doesn't even
before
have
the sport.
CC on it. It just says 2.0.
There's no CC trim.
But anyway, he's just got a black. It's not even matte black, and it's just straight black.
I don't
And
like
then
the
there's
direction this is going.
black rims that they just look so half-assed.
They were
And-
decent, I thought.
Yeah, of course you thought.
Well, I mean,
you had them. You thought they were sick, and I gotta tell you, from the outside looking in, they look like half-assed.
I like them.
That's cool. Good for you, but I didn't.
Do you think?
I'm just saying I wouldn't have bought them.
Okay. Do you think?
I would have gone stock.
I think now, yeah, I think I've said this to your sister for sure that was a waste of money. The rims were a waste of money. They were.
Of course they were. They're
Big
never
time.
not a waste of
rims
money.
are a waste of
So
money.
stupid.
Always.
So stupid. So stupid.
It's just it's a flex.
Other thing besides this like kind of catchy things to separate you from the ground thing that you should spend money on that's worth it.
That was a good thing to say though. I do agree with
but
that.
It sounded good.
the
but
thing
it
the
makes
thing I
sense.
think the thing I think
Except for the
now
rims.
more than I did before, a haircut, a proper haircut.
I agree.
You got to find a good barber. You're shaking your head. Someone
I'm
you
not
like?
shaking my head. I'm
Someone
like,
on the
you
way
like?
out of it.
Someone
I'm
you
thinking
trust?
about it.
Okay. Well,
He's on the way out. He was doing it.
I
Why,
do
what-
it. I still go to the same girl, but it's not the cheapest either.
what do you pay?
I don't know. What do we pay?
$35. I go to the same person as him.
I pay 40.
I
for
go
mine.
more than him though.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
go
I
like
have
once
to.
every
I have to.
6-7 weeks, something like
I have
that.
a hat on 90% of the time when I'm not at work anyway, so I don't
True.
really
True.
care that much.
Yeah.
And I think,
No.
but the thing is that the type of haircut that you and I rock, more so me anyway, it's like I need to maintain it. Like I can tell right now, it's like I haven't been in like almost 2 months, and it's fucking getting to a point.
But
now
at the
I'm like,
back, though, like last time I went, I was literally like, yo, just like a couple inches. Leave it long.
yeah, just clean it up.
You
at
feel
the
like you're
back.
not
Clean
getting
it
your
up.
money's
Sides.
worth.
What? No, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's
I
gonna
do.
look how I want it to look. Then I don't care how much I pay. I'll pay what I usually pay, even if you take off an inch everywhere. If it's how I want it to look, that's worth the money.
This girl though, she kind of earns it regardless. Like she gives you a shampoo, a head massage. She does all the
Yeah,
all
she's-
the right
she's
things.
good
yeah,
shit,
She does
yeah.
all
Full,
the right things.
full like spa treatment.
Well, like essentially more
Close.
so like for a haircut. Yeah, you're going for a haircut, and like I'm getting I'm loving it the whole time.
Yeah, she like baby powders up your neck and
Yeah,
shit.
she's good. Like she's not like rushing out the door either.
Well,
like,
she'll like how low do you want to go? I'm like, I don't know. Can we just do it short? She'll do it short. I'm like, go shorter. Then she'll give me the exact same haircut, just shorter again. So it's like 2 haircuts in one.
yeah,
Just because like I just keep wanting to go shorter.
she's good. She's good.
'Cause I
I don't mind paying. Like, it's $35
Where's this girl? who cuts
Exquisite.
hair?
Exquisite salon.
salon? Yeah, it's fucked. I used to go to a barber shop.
Just want to check there. You
just
both
go
said
right down to the
exquisite
woods.
salon.
Exquisite salon on Brand
That
Street.
sounds almost like a rub and tug.
It's close.
It
Oh.
could be.
She's
never
even
been
said,
there
she's
after
like,
hours.
If you don't want to come to the salon, you can just come to my house. It'll be cheaper. I was like, well, what the fuck are we doing this for? You should have told me that from day one. I've been at your house every day.
I know.
I'll go there like if you cut it in half, I'll be at your house twice as much, and you'll make the same amount of money. You're just gonna go for
I'll
a
get my haircut twice.
Go
No,
for
what you
maintenance, man.
really want to get in is the in-call haircuts where they come to your house. If you be like, yeah, you come to my house.
Like Meals on Wheels.
I don't know.
That would
I
be
don't want
so
anybody
sick.
coming in my house and cutting my wig, bro.
What?
No, I'll go. See, this is the thing with the groceries that we talked about this last time. I like going out and doing my shit. I don't mind going to go get my haircut.
Yeah.
It's like a nice thing to do. I feel it's like a thing you do. You feel accomplished after for no reason.
That's a fucking chore for me, man.
really
Fuck
It's a
yeah.
chore? I enjoy
Getting your
doing it.
haircut?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fucking chore.
I
It's
like
ours.
it.
I
I
enjoy
like
it.
it when I'm there, but scheduling it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like my place, you get like appointments to your spot there at the
you have to.
It's
exquisite
quick
salon.
text
Yeah.
message. It's pretty open.
So yeah, like Phil at Westdale Barber just started doing appointments. I say just started, but it's been like at least a year and a half now. And I used to like the walk-ins until I started only going after work, and then it was harder and harder and harder to get
Yeah,
walk-ins.
because you gotta
right?
wait.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
like especially if like when I was a single guy too, you go on a Friday and
You need that haircut.
you want a haircut, you can't
you
get
don't
it.
want it.
You can't get it. Yeah, exactly.
You need it.
Need
bro.
it. You can't
need to
get
go
it.
get it like sharp.
You're not going out.
And then
Exactly, I'm
and
going
then you,
better.
And then you gotta
Yeah.
wait. Your hair looks like trash. Look good, feel good, be good. Right? That's the fucking motto. So
Play good anyway.
yeah. And is it play good? Maybe
It's play
Whatever.
good.
I don't
Look
know.
good, play good, man.
Yeah, that's a Christian version, maybe. But the
Look
point
good,
is
feel
that
good, be good.
the barbershop scene and probably like the hair salon scene in general, I would guess, is moving toward more what you're describing, where the person like does she own the place? This
No,
girl
no,
that comes
no,
here?
no.
She rents a chair, right?
Well, so what happened is she used to go to Maison Fritz and the Plaza, and I went to her.
Okay.
I actually just used to go to Maison Fritz and be like, I don't give a fuck, cut my hair, someone, I'll sit down on this chair, whoever shows up first, cut my hair.
Yeah.
But then she started doing it, and I'm like, oh, I like what you're doing here. Like, let's just keep like fucking re-upping
Let's
this.
get a regular thing going.
And then she was like, oh, I'm leaving the salon. I'm going to my friend just started a salon, so like I'm gonna go there because like I'll make more money. So then I followed her into Burlington. That's why we go all the way to Burlington.
Burlington.
Yeah.
You never mentioned that part.
That's why it's a fucking chore.
It's not that fucking bad.
But considering I used to go to University Plaza on my way to the gym, I could just get a
From a
haircut.
block away to like
Yeah.
an hour both ways.
Oh, like I mean, I guess
Always,
I
I
don't
should
find
say,
it
yeah.
as like like tedious as you do, is because like I always go on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
That's my like
That's your
I
half
finish
day?
early on Friday, and then like
Oh, well,
that's when I
yeah.
do all my shit.
And if you're working out that way too,
right? Well, it's not even that. It's just like, I just have time. Like you're
That's the thing.
working
I gotta
later.
like, yeah, because like she closes at like her last haircut's at like 6 or like 6:30. So like I'm going right from work to get to like the last chair.
That's why I'm like, fuck it. I just go out there. I'm like, it's so easy for me to go do, and like where I used to go was Ali Barber,
where's that?
right downtown Dundas. It was Felix's. That's where I used to go when I was a kid.
On King?
Right
Right
in
on
front
King,
of
yeah.
that place where Mike backed into that transport truck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep talking about
the
that.
I know,
Let's
that's why-
keep talking
It
about
was a
it.
stationary. It wasn't even a transport truck. Just a trailer. Parked trailer. I'm pretty sure it was on.
It was so wide I couldn't
Pretty
even
sure
see
this
it.
trailer was on stilts and you fucking smashed it.
You
So-
should have seen. You should have seen the Audi I was trying to avoid, though.
Well, you know what? NBD. It's all in the past.
It was worth it because I didn't hit that Audi, and I guarantee you, my
True.
back windshield would cost
True.
less than any dent I made.
So what'd you spend that money on that you saved?
Oh wait, what?
The money you saved not hitting the Audi. What'd you spend it on?
I don't know because I
Clear
wasn't
tape.
making that much money. I just didn't go into overdraft,
Clear tape.
Oh, cool.
so it's all good. I ain't going in debt, but
Always a plus.
yeah. So anyways, back to the haircut.
Yeah.
So like when I was like, this is the place I used to go when I was a kid.
This guy's mic is flying around like
What's
this.
his shit like
he's like this. He's like, you should have seen when I got the haircut.
See, this is what happens.
Keep it here.
This is your fault.
I'm sorry.
We
it's
should have been
not.
sitting at the fucking table.
We'll figure out the stands another time. I'm just watching this mic and I'm looking at this thing and
This is your
sometimes
fault.
the meter's up here clipping and then other times you can't even see.
This is your fault.
It's like Helen Keller's on the mic other
This is your
times.
fault. This is
Time
your
for mid-roll ad or what?
Let's take a break. Okay, everybody, we're back. Mike and Will just went out to discuss the finer points of political strategy in the U.S. election.
Yeah, that's
and,
exactly what we did.
For sure.
Mike came back with a head rush.
And there's no filter on that discussion, no doubt. We're back now to the Two Whites and a Blue podcast. That was our first mid-roll ad, so we'll work on the I don't even know what you would call that, the transition, the segue.
We
From
do apologize to the people that don't give a fuck about these ads, but we're trying to get paid.
Trying to get paid. This shit ain't free. And as you see, Scoop's chewing on a ball now that also wasn't free. And so unless you want him to be unhappy, because really the first cost we'll cut will be the ball. And we want to make sure that the dog is happy.
And
We
the vet bills are next.
Continue 100%.
Yeah, the shed.
100% the
The
vet
shed
bills are
has got to
next.
be paid for.
100%.
There's got to be enough room behind the shed.
The
so we
last
can put 'em
dollar I
down.
spend on that dog would be to build the shed that I take him into.
And then the shotgun I have to buy.
And nobody wants to see that. That's going to be a special Patreon-only episode if we get there.
We'll live stream it.
Scoops.
Make a few bucks off that. Scoop's last
Scoops
stand.
euthanasia.
Scoop's last stand.
Buy shotgun.
This is the euthanasia episode.
You've all been waiting for it.
What do you make of the? You mentioned Disney Plus. I kind of want to talk about Disney Plus because I see a lot of shit about that because
What?
Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus.
Okay, first of all, everyone is talking about how Disney Plus is gonna like somehow dethrone Netflix, Hulu.
That's been
Crave.
big these days.
Maybe,
Like that's been a big topic
But-
of discussion.
Oh, yeah,
Disney
for
Plus.
sure.
Disney Plus couldn't get the service running for a lot of people the first day.
Do you know how many people subscribed already,
Yeah,
though?
that's
How many
why.
people? Yeah, but how long did they have to figure it out? If you told me Netflix couldn't get it done, fine. I'd be like, okay, that's not a big deal.
Dude,
that
you
was
think
probably
Netflix
10 or
was
15 years
Do you
ago.
think Netflix was just like a bang on success? Like Netflix
No, but
had such a
Netflix.
big
But
fucking,
they were the groundbreaker in that sector, right?
Fair, but like they did have a long period of time where they were shit.
Did they?
Yeah, man, they were selling.
The content was bad. The
Netflix
content
was
was
the
bad.
original Redbox.
No, it started off as a fucking mail service.
Yeah, it was. They send you DVDs. Is Redbox still open? Those little
No,
machines
I think Redbox is gone. I think it is.
It's probably somewhere in like Alaska fucking operating beside the fucking Blockbuster.
That,
but
by the way, is like no fact checking. I'm assuming it's.
We don't fact check it.
irrelevant.
there's like 2 Blockbusters left in the world still.
Really?
So, yeah.
Good for
Is
them.
Disney Plus going to be bigger than Netflix in 3 years?
No.
Depends. It depends. It depends if Netflix
More
tightens
subscribers
their shit
in
up.
3 years.
No way.
Depends
No.
if Netflix tightens their shit up. Because it seems like Netflix actually, and I think their combat to Disney Plus being so like live now is they just like locked down Nickelodeon. And all
Yeah, I
that
did.
shit. Like all their, like they did the like. There's a bunch of cartoons like to people like us, like our age, like classic cartoons like Hey Arnold,
SpongeBob.
That's
on Disney Plus?
Rugrats.
No.
tons of
Netflix
shit.
just locked that in.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
What was it? Dexter's Lab's not on it because that was something else, some other
No.
shit.
Netflix got Hey Arnold and Rugrats?
Yeah, they did Nickelodeon.
I don't know if they got the
Wow.
canon, the actual episodes, but they have the rights to produce new content.
Okay, all right.
That's big because people
Yeah.
are going to be down. I personally am interested in Hey Arnold.
Oh fuck yeah.
Who's
That's
not?
you know what
But
I mean?
by the way, every Hey Arnold episode on YouTube.
well, yeah. For now.
Oh, yeah, I
Right
heard
now.
that. I
For
heard
now.
that somewhere, yeah.
For now,
For now, for sure.
that's going to be quickly exited.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Google's a pretty big company. They're not going to let that happen.
You're
They're not
gonna-
going to let that go away.
What do you mean?
But I'm pretty sure it's, like,
has the rights.
illegal.
Google doesn't.
I think it's illegally on YouTube. I think.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's
Oh,
the thing. It could be
it's like a
illegal.
pirated bootleg or whatever?
There's only like a couple thousand views on each one, so it's not like it's a huge threat
That's
right
it?
now. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? That's a crime. Hey Arnold's one of the best shows, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, it is.
That
with
being said,
Rugrats.
though, I haven't watched it since I was like,
I
I don't even know. I was young.
I tried to watch a couple, and I could get through one or two, but it was like,
Is
not
it
time.
tough?
It's not.
It's
It's like
tough,
Bugs
yeah.
Bunny.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny. You can watch that at any age.
man,
about,
that's jokes.
uh,
That's last Sunday when I was in bed
Timeless.
till 6 p.m. There's like a 10-hour just all the classic Looney Tunes
You can
on
watch
YouTube,
it.
and I just threw it on and would just
Great.
fucking watch it.
Morning,
and hang
Ralph.
out.
Morning,
it's great.
Sam.
Who's,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
running Animaniacs?
Oh,
Is that
fuck.
Warner
Warner
Brothers?
Brothers? Yeah.
Or
Warner
Johnny
Brothers.
Bravo? Like, where are those
That
shows
might be
at? Can I
Nickelodeon.
stream that
I
somewhere?
don't know about Johnny Bravo.
I don't know.
Johnny Bravo is Cartoon Network, right?
It was all those Teletoon
Yo,
shows.
that's what was it? Dexter's Laboratories Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network
That's-
ran that? Yeah, that was
Cartoon Network is big, but
the publisher or
dude,
whatever.
it's only a matter of time before they get bought.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like these massive like
Yeah, it's just
Netflix
conglomerates.
is
Yeah.
now a massive head. Disney's a massive head. They're buying these fucking things, right?
Netflix still losing money quarter over quarter, I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean? Why?
I
Just because of this Disney?
Well, because they spend billions and billions on,
On
original
content,
programming
yeah,
now,
on
right?
content.
They got to pile money into making all these new shows like Stranger Things and shit, right? So I don't know. I don't know if they
Stranger
make
Things
a
even
profit.
a big budget show?
Apparently, it's
Have
a
you
good
watched
show.
it?
I haven't
I've
watched it. but
I've never
it's a good
seen
show.
it. No.
Really?
No.
It's good. We watch it here.
Yeah.
We've watched like all 4 seasons or all 3 seasons, whatever it is.
True.
It's not bad. Not at all. Okay, so you think Apple TV is not going to be Scoop? You're still in the show here. right?
Apple TV?
or Disney Plus? Apple has one too, right?
Apple
they have
TV.
Is it Apple TV or
Apple-
Apple Plus or something?
I feel like it's Apple Plus, but it can't be.
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seems like not that important though.
It's
Who's-
not.
who's-
Just like Amazon Prime Video. It's like
If
it's
you
there,
were-
but like you're never gonna watch it.
None of us are parents, but like the thing I'm having trouble figuring out is, and this is like maybe just one of my own shortcomings, but when I start subscribing to something, the odds that I'm going to go through the task of like canceling the subscription, going to a new service, getting that subscription, figuring all that out, adding it to my smart TV or whatever, because most people now probably have smart TVs. Like
Yeah.
I would never watch Netflix if it wasn't on my cable box.
Me
The only
neither.
reason I
right?
have it because I have a PlayStation.
So how many
Exactly,
people
yeah.
how many people are really switching services? Like, is the content on Apple Plus and Disney Plus and Hulu Plus, whatever all these services, like, is it really that much better than Netflix that you're going to cancel your old sub and re-up on this other thing?
See, I don't think that it's. Well, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about this today too because like growing up, you're always kind of like, no, we can't have that, even though it's like in reality you're like, can't be that fucking expensive. Like let's just
Your
fucking
parents
get
are
it.
saying that?
Dude, how many people
Yeah.
are like that though? How many people are paying for every single subscription?
Probably a few.
But that's what I'm thinking.
A few?
well,
It's
like-
probably most.
like, you think it's
Yeah.
more than not?
It's probably most.
I
because
think I think so
shit,
too.
it's so easy to be like, you just click subscribe.
We did do the sub.
And next thing you
nickel
know,
and
it's
diamond
just
to the
like taking
poorhouse
off your
thing.
credit
Yeah.
card. You don't even realize you just paid the bill, right?
Well, it's like, oh, it's fucking $8 a month, or whatever.
And
then
you have
it's
like
another
four
one,
things
another
that are
one.
$8 a month. Next thing
Yeah.
is $40 a month for this book, and you're not even using it.
What do you tell? You just tell Rick to take it easy on the Crispy Boys every Friday. We got to pay for Disney Plus.
I'm not telling Rick anything because Rick knows what's
Janice,
up.
I told you, no more gin smashes. We got to pay for Hey Arnold streaming.
Hey,
You never think about that.
Hey, Jen, next month, take it easy on gas, will you? I got to fucking pay for this shit.
Take it easy on the
But
gas.
I think that's how it works, though. Usually, you don't be like, all right, fuck Netflix. We're going to try this for this month. You're like, oh, it's $8. We'll try them both, whatever. And then, like, you're riding them both out, and then it's okay. Let's tighten our shit up. Maybe we'll cancel the one we don't use.
Do you remember when Netflix was giving away the first month for free?
Yeah, I was pissed
That-
that
it
that's
was that
gone now. I
small?
tried to do
Remember
that.
that?
I tried
Yeah.
to do that recently.
It doesn't work anymore.
Tried to do a new email
Does it
just
work?
so I
Oh,
get
yeah.
a month, so like I'm on
doesn't
my
work.
computer, I could just watch Peaky Blinders. when
You'll
I'm
be able
on
to
my
say that to
computer.
your kids. You'd be like, I was around when Netflix was so small that they used to give away the free month. You used to have to make a new email address.
Well, Disney's giving away the free week, 7 days.
See, that's Disney.
For what?
That's how corporate
Who?
they are.
And then the other thing is, like, how about you just give me like 50 hours instead of 7 days? Like, no one's watching TV during the fucking day. My kids are in
50
school.
hours,
I'm
dude,
at
that's
work.
a
Give me
good way
the
to-
hours. Give me the
That's
hours.
a good way of doing it.
Can't figure that out.
Yeah, but they don't
We just
want
talked
that.
about how Fitbit can fucking measure my sleep. You can't measure the hours I'm watching Hey Arnold.
That's-
They don't
that
want
would be
to
a
do
better
that.
I know they
thing
don't
to
want
do.
They just think it sounds better to be like, oh, 7
Stingy.
full days.
Stingy.
But they know you're not going to be using it for 7 days.
Yeah, but it's
straight.
stingy. Yeah, but it's corporate.
Yeah.
That's like goes hand in hand with corporate.
Fun fact. Do you know where Disney is storing all its content?
What, physically?
No, like where the digital
On the
content
Death
streams
Star,
Amazon?
Star
from?
Wars.
AWS.
Amazon Web Services.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if Amazon is going to be like at one time, you know what? We can't really house this anymore. We're not interested in you as a client. Like, you can
Oh,
keep
because
your,
they're competing?
yeah, you can keep your 500 mil a year or whatever it ends up costing. We're going to figure something else out.
No, you know what?
You guys kick rocks.
They won't do that.
Amazon has a shit service, like Prime Video.
They don't get. That's why they don't consider themselves serious competitors. But what they're actually competing for is the cloud, and they need Disney as a fucking client.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, they'll be like, all right, peace. We're going at Microsoft.
Or they'll start their own.
Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking about like AWS is that I have heard so many times in the last like 3 years, 2 years, something like that, that Amazon and Google and Microsoft and maybe Apple, but Apple only probably even more recent than that timeline, are the only people who can compete for these big
Yeah.
like media, sort of like media focused, consumer facing companies or like content
Of course
machines.
they are. Yeah, of course they are.
But you know who's never really done it properly? Amazon. They're huge. Amazon is like talking about starting drone delivery services and all this other stuff. I don't think Amazon cares at all about video. Like you just mentioned it, they don't view themselves as like a serious player in that market. But the specter of Amazon is almost always looming. I don't even know if anyone
Dude,
should care about
they
that.
have skin in every game.
But like, do they really?
I thought about this today. I thought about them as the jack of all trades, master of none. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. We'll offer this. Why the fuck not? We'll throw $1 billion. We have so much money here. Create a streaming service. We'll tack it on to Amazon
do you
Prime.
do you think Jeff Bezos is going to be the first trillionaire?
Jeff Bezos. Yeah,
Next to
for sure.
Suck Meat Sing or
100%.
Suck Breed?
I don't know.
You think he's
Jay-
gonna,
Jay Meat Sing is not a millionaire.
do you think he's going to be
No.
in his lifetime? You think he's going to be a trillionaire?
Trillion?
No, I don't think so.
Trillion.
He just passed like what, 100 bill? I don't think he's gonna
trillion-
10
trillion
times
is
that.
a
So what's Warren Buffett?
Trillion.
73 or something.
73
Maybe
billion
80.
in his lifetime, right?
Yeah, but he's
And
old as fuck.
but Jeff Bezos has a different trajectory.
The question you got to
But
ask
Jeff
yourself is,
Bezos,
like,
it all hangs on Amazon stock.
yeah.
Which is looking pretty good right now. Like you guys are deeper than I am.
Yeah.
I'm just saying based off a guy who doesn't. I have limited knowledge. You guys are actually in the game.
I would buy-
You guys are paying attention.
I would buy
stock at
Amazon
any price.
for sure. I would
Pretty
buy
much
it
any
right now,
price.
and I think that's a stock to like give to your kids. I
Yeah.
think.
So what? Like that's kind of why I'm like, is this guy gonna be the first trillionaire?
But that's a lot. That's 10
That's-
times.
I know.
than what
I
it
know.
is.
I know. It's a
He's
lot.
gotta-
I know.
I'm-
But like
there's
you
no
talk
doubt it's
about
gonna-
like Warren Buffett. He's how old?
80,
Right?
89
And
or
Jeff
something?
Bezos is
Yeah,
how
he's up
old?
there.
Huh?
Bezos
How
is
is-
probably like under
Four-
60.
He's in his 50s, I think.
I thought he was in his 40s.
Yeah, he's under 60.
Right, so he's got 20 years
Mm-hmm.
20 years like younger than Buffett,
Yeah.
and think about how much he can,
Play with his money, like actually.
Well, just like he could just exponentially
Tons.
rise. Like
Yeah.
He has and he's a smart guy, obviously.
I think he's got to do other shit than Amazon.
Got to branch out.
He probably
And he has.
If you're
He's got
talking
blue
about
that-
becoming a trillionaire, like before
He's
you
worth $100
die,
bill?
yeah, but like you
He's
gonna,
the first 100
Are you
billionaire.
are you gonna 10x before you die? Like how are you gonna 10x?
Well, you have that much money to play with.
No, but you can 10x like this 50 million or that 100 million. Are you gonna 10x the whole
thing,
hundo
the
bill?
whole
Like,
thing.
You just hit.
No one goes
He
on
could,
winning
he
streaks
could.
that long.
but I think that the way that he would do it is be like fucking like Jack Dorsey or whatever his name is, and be like
Yeah.
start other companies that grow into billion-dollar
Equity,
companies,
man, equity.
Because
So
like
by the time, like when he's like maybe 15 years after he's dead, he'll be a trillionaire.
Maybe.
But like that's still pretty sick. I like fuck him anyway, because like I'm like an Elon Musk kind of guy. Like I like how he's spending
Your
his
team
money.
Musk?
Yeah, well, it's just because I like what he's doing. Like I just like how he's a rich ass guy and he's like spending his money.
he's trying to better the earth,
Right? Like,
I am so shocked that literally every billionaire that I've seen make a public address, not named Bill Gates, cannot speak into a microphone. They cannot do it.
Well, it
How
makes-
is it possible that Zuckerberg, for all the money he's got, can't deliver?
Everyone
like,
thinks he's a
like
robot.
a natural
I think
sentence.
I think
it's ridiculous.
because
it's
all
a
the
form of autism.
it's all the new wave of
It is.
money
I don't
though.
It is.
So what? Zuckerberg's like 40 years old. Like he can't do that.
No, but I'm saying it's because they all started as like these like awkward college kids who built companies like in their dorm rooms and shit. They never had like Warren Buffett. The way that like he got good at public speaking was just constantly public speaking, and he took public speaking courses when he was young.
Investor relations.
I think that's a
meetings
bad
and stuff.
idea.
Yeah.
I think that's a bad idea.
Why?
Taking public, like that, what you just said, public, what is it, public speaking course? I
Yeah.
think it's a bad idea.
Why?
Why?
Well, the best way to do it is just do it.
It's part of it for sure.
But
There's no doubt
he
about
did
that.
it, but he said that he felt like uncomfortable doing it. So then he took this class, and then
What was he taking? Toastmasters?
no, the Dale Carnegie course of
All this is a fucking scam.
man. He said that he said it. Yo, it's funny. He like I watched a lot of shit on Warren Buffett, but he says like the most important degree that he has is that degree from that
Really?
class. He says that, yeah. He says that the very last project, it was like you had to do some public thing, and he like proposed to his wife in public or some shit, and he like fucking got like the MVP of the week or something. That's probably why he said, yeah.
He's
yeah.
a public speaking MVP.
There was yeah.
Sick acclaim there.
Yeah, 100% accolade. But yeah, that's what he says is the most important degree he got.
It is like there's something to be said for like public speaking as a money making skill, because you can convince people of almost anything if you can say it like
Tony Robbins? Are you
coherently.
kidding me?
What is that guy's deal? I don't even know what that guy does. He's like a motivational speaker or something.
He just yells at people on the
Really?
stage, I think. I don't know. Man, I got a friend that went to his course because his work paid for it. And he said it was just 48 hours of just a person on stage and in the crowd just yelling at everyone.
You guys are worthless. You're never gonna be what I am.
it's
No,
opposite.
the-
It's like-
it's
it's
the
like a hype
opposite.
train. It's a hype
Oh, the
train.
opposite.
It's a
Yeah.
hype train. Yeah.
They like she said there was like obvious plants in the audience who were like, I'm so down on my luck, I can't do this, and he's like, get up here, and it's like
People are clapping while they're walking on
Yeah,
stage.
and he
it's
was
like
just-
The Price is Right.
and he would yell at them, and all of a sudden they have all this confidence and shit, and like it's like, give me a fucking break,
Here we
man,
go,
fucking spare me.
So, like it sucks that people can't see through that, because there's a lot of people that won't see through that.
Those classes are like upwards of like 10 grand for like the weekend.
Yeah, they're a
You
lot
know
of
what?
money.
Kudos to
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy. Kudos to the head guy.
Meanwhile,
making that money.
what are we selling ads for here?
Man,
Damn near
and
nothing. Free.
apparently Tony Robbins, he was only up there for like a couple hours a day. He had another guy out there doing it.
There's no bigger scam than like these
Life coaches?
life coaches is one.
Just
There's
be like, I can't wait to take advantage of these fucking idiots.
dude,
Yeah.
like
That's all it is. It's just
the best is like if you ever watch not that you have to watch crypto videos, but like investing videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The ads for investing videos are absolutely
Good.
brutal for like the pre-roll or whatever. Like, oh, do you want to make $100 million the next 10 years? Here's how you do it. You're gonna have to get together. You and your friends come to this class, that class. We'll teach you all the secrets. Or like, you know what? The other one, not quite in the same vein as the motivational speaking, but another like make money really fast and get better really fast. Like unbelievable how much better you're gonna be for the money we charge. Drop shipping courses.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, man! The drop shipping thing is insane. Everybody thinks they can sell 10-cent Chinese sunglasses for $3 a piece.
So do you know what Alibaba is?
AliExpress.
Yeah. AliExpress. So like you can buy like fucking anything.
Fucking Ray-Bans for like $4.
Quote unquote Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
Well, what they're worth.
They're
So
Bay-Rans.
Buying for what they're worth. Whatever.
But
Bay-Ran.
you can create like a Shopify website that like looks all nice and beautiful, and when people click buy, it like the background software just buys it off AliExpress using their credit card and sends it to them using their credit card. So like you don't touch anything. You make the website and then they're like, oh, these sunglasses look good. Here's $20, and then you go on AliExpress. Buy them for like $2, send it to them for free. Takes 2.5 months to get there, but then you pocket $18.
Yeah.
Think about it though, like these guys, like, okay, you buy Rolexes, like celebrities buying Rolexes, buying Lamborghinis, Ferraris, whatever you want to fucking say.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Is they're on TV, like, oh, this is all like Gucci, all this shit, like they're being exposed on TV and all this shit. Buddy, from like. People like us, oh, I got a pair of Bay-Rans.
Yeah.
I'm wearing at the bar.
The greatest.
Mm-hmm.
And like
At the
people
beach.
like,
I'm wearing them
What
at
are
the
you doing
beach.
wearing them at the
Those are
bar?
so nice.
At the
It's
beach- at the beach
these are
club.
$4.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, dude, I'm fucking so successful. You're like a college student, like you're in debt. And you're like, oh, I
Right.
got Bay-Rans and Chugi fucking pants. and
Chugi.
whatever
Like
you're wearing.
Coogee?
Yeah,
Gucci.
Gucci.
Gucci, man.
Gucci, like
Yeah,
two
yeah,
J's, like Gucci, fucking and Bay-Rans and fucking Olrex fucking watch, and the next thing you know, you're fucking getting laid because people are stupid.
Where did this come from?
I'm
But,
just
like-
saying, like, that's what they're making tons of money.
No, I think you missed it a little bit though.
Well,
It's
no,
not
but-
all.
Oh, sorry,
It's
sorry.
not all this counterfeit goods. Like it's like
Sorry.
It's all
Sorry, I
knock-
haven't paid
Everything
attention.
here is knockoff. We got
I
this.
thought that's what it
we
was.
got
got
this
this-
South Face jacket.
We got this. We got this kind. We got this kind check mark. You're gonna love it. You're gonna
So
love
it's
it.
like all I thought it was like online stitches, like Exco.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, like, this shit's like-
27
it's
as opposed
not.
to 72.
It's not.
No, it's like unbranded. Like you could have like a
Yeah.
fucking like audiophile whatever.com and just have a bunch of like shitty USB speakers that are like unbranded, but like you just be like, oh, these are 6 speakers, $50, but you buy them for like
Sony
$3.
You know what it is? Do you know what AliExpress
Yeah.
is?
Sonai.
AliExpress is the online Best Buy parking lot scam. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
got these
yeah.
speakers off the truck. My boss doesn't even
Selling
know I
stolen
jacked them.
Yeah,
I jacked them.
I sell mackerel and blueberries.
These are what kind of TV is that? It's a Sony.
Santa Monica.
Sony what? Sony
Santa Monica.
Sony. Yeah, Santa Monica 6.1. Like
Dude, this
God.
shit's nice, dude. This shit slaps.
It
You say that,
slaps.
dude. Yo, okay. Today
They
at
bring
work,
out the cables. It's like wet spaghetti. The quality's so
Yo,
low.
this is what I
You
realized.
turn it,
Yo, this is what I
snaps.
realized today. Like, I'm getting older, so
There we
fucking.
go.
We're at like a break time, right? So I'm eating yogurt. I'm eating Oikos fucking banana yogurt. So this kid that I work with, Willie P-
Probiotics or no?
No, fucking whatever. Oikos. It's
All
just
right.
Greek
Yeah,
yogurt.
yeah,
I don't know.
all right.
So this kid Willie P, he's 18. We call him Willie P. Whatever. He's not even fucking drinking age. And this kid's like, yo, I'm so hungover. He comes in today. He's like, I'm so.
Why would you
hungover."
tell your
On
work
Friday,
people
he's saying-
that?
because this is the type.
He's
of
on
people
almost
that
a drink, but he's working with you during the day.
Yeah.
So
And he-
wait a minute.
Wait,
what
what?
about like grade 12?
huh? He's cool. He's cool.
Did he finish grade 12
That
though?
is cool.
Like,
He's
what do
fine.
you
He's fine.
mean?
He's 18. He's turned 19.
Okay,
turned
okay.
19.
But he's done high school.
But anyway, he just comes up to me like today. I'm eating yogurt. He's like, you love yogurt, eh? I'm like, why? Because I eat it every day. Because it's just like I'm just a creature of habit, right? Like I just eat yogurt. I have yogurt, cucumbers, and dip at my first break and a coffee. That's what I
Nice.
have.
Jeez.
It's just, but it's like fuck it. It's just like that gets me to lunch every day,
Right.
right? And then he's just sitting there. He's like, yeah, you like the banana kind, eh? I'm like, yeah, I just like it. It's fine. He's like, you ever had the lime kind? That kind slaps. And I look at him. I'm like, you know what?
Yogurt?
I've read that on Instagram, And I've
I hate
never
that so
I'm like,
much.
so I'm like, so it's guys your age that are commenting that, eh?
Yeah.
He's a meme lord.
So I'm like, okay,
He's here for this.
But I've read it, I get it, but I've never been like inclined to say, yo, that fucking slaps. I'm like, he said it, and I like literally like kind of step back. I'm like,
Oh.
fuck you for saying that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, the lime kind slaps. I'm like, it's pretty good, man. Like,
Do you want to go? Do you want to go?
man.
We can take that into our newest segment,
commentary?
our newest unplanned segment, Boomer Corner.
what the fuck do you mean?
Things.
I'm not that old.
No. Things people say to us, even though we're young, where you immediately disqualify whatever they
I
think.
just I'm so
Kid says to
confused.
you, this shit slaps. I'm done with it.
You
The
know-
same way. Sometimes I hear
that was sick.
no, that's okay. I'm okay with that.
No, but
But,
like
like,
that's what
When
our
people
parents were pissed.
when
about.
people start with, I want to be clear, or let's be clear, let's be real, let's be whatever to describe a situation. Also not into
that
that.
pissed you off?
Yeah. When
That's never
I
bugged
see on
me.
Twitter, one word with a clap after every word.
I hate that.
Forget it. I'm
Yeah,
out
I
on
hate
that.
that.
You
I
can
hate
keep
that.
whatever point you're making. I don't care what it is. I don't want to hear about
Well,
it.
it's just like. Okay, there's some shit that like if you're talking like social media, there's some
Yeah.
shit that I can get behind. There's some shit that I can do, like that whole like. Capital letter, lower letter, capital letter, like that.
Oh, like the SpongeBob guy. The
Like,
SpongeBob
shit,
guy?
I
That
can
shit's
understand
jokes.
that was jokes. That was fucking funny, man. Oh my god, like that shit,
Yeah.
like that actually painted a good picture.
Bill
in my
Burr
head,
voice.
right? That
Bill
painted a
Burr
good
voice.
that painted a good picture.
Because now you can do sarcasm with text.
Right?
now.
Like
Yeah.
that was like, oh my god, this is like kind of that's good shit. But that like it's the slang. Like it's the slang. It's like which I get why my parents were kind of annoyed too. Like my dad would always make fun of me too. Like when I would be like when we were younger, I'd be like, "Oh, that's fucking sick." But it's like, "Yeah, it's sick, isn't it? Sick." It's like every time he's like, "Oh, how sick is your stick?" Like, I give me a new stick. It's a sick stick, isn't it?
What I liked,
He's giving you the gears.
He's just
going all
making
the
fun
time.
of me.
what I liked was every single rapper was 50 Cent. Is this 50
Yeah,
Cent?
yeah, Fitty.
It's like
Was that Fitty?
Every
Yeah,
rapper's
always.
like, yeah.
Every rapper. Yo, was that 50?
Is that 50 Cent?
What's half a buck doing?
Oh yeah,
Shut
yeah.
the fuck. So like that's why like it's kind of it's bugging me. Like that's why I kind of realized I'm like, oh, I guess I am getting older. But I'm like, dude, I'm 26.
But I kind of like it though, because I'm like, you guys are just sheep. Like
it
you're
is shitty. Exactly.
Sheep.
Sheep.
Exactly.
You're just
Sheep.
doing what you see on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what I'm like, dude. Like I read it, and I don't want to have anything. Like, it's a good joke, but I don't want to have anything to do with like the captions.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
joke slaps. I'm like, what the fucking? Just say it's sick. It's a good joke. Just like it's a good joke. But it slaps.
It slaps.
It slaps.
Your
What the
lime yogurt slaps.
slaps. I'm like, no. The lime yogurt is prime.
Did you stuff?
it's
potent.
Did
Did
primo.
you stuff him in a locker?
See, but the thing, like the difference between
How'd you
our
make him
jokes,
pay?
like what we say, the lime yogurt's prime. It's primo.
It's primo.
It's decent. It's dope. It slaps.
It slaps.
There's nothing like you
It's
can
decent and it
understand.
slaps.
But do you know where? Like, at least I heard slap because I like Bay Area rap. That shit is some '90s
It's
Bay
old
Area
shit.
rap
So
shit.
It's old shit.
Yeah. Like this shit slaps. That's like E40 was saying that in like '93.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But they don't know that.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah,
See,
for
I don't
sure.
know where it did. Like if I knew that,
Yeah.
I still wouldn't jump on train with it.
I knew that so long ago, and you ever hear me say it
No,
once?
exactly.
No.
I would joke around. I would joke around with it for sure, but like
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say it like he's saying it slaps like it's sick, right? Like that. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I say sick without even thinking, like, oh, it's fucking sick.
That's sick.
Like that shit slaps. I'm like, don't like, dude, fucking.
Don't go there with the slap.
I'm not gonna like now. I can't relate to you.
Did you ask him if he
It's-
says that at the in the dairy aisle at the grocery store?
This guy says like all he wants to do is just like I'm like he's like what do you prioritize blah blah like after work he's like I don't know getting vagina. I'm like
He couldn't think of a slang for vagina, but he said that
no, he
slap.
says vagina because that's like what he solely wants so bad.
That not pussy, not.
It's just like every time he's talking to someone, he's telling Journeyman like he's how much pussy he's getting. That tells me he's not getting too much.
No sure sign of a
right? If
Yeah.
a guy who's not getting that much pussy,
Yeah.
No.
I'm like or he's getting tons of pussy.
No, he's not.
I would assume he isn't, but like
I would guess the guy who's not old enough to drink describing yogurt like it's a heavy bass line of a Far East movement
that just
song.
slaps, bro.
Yeah, I
Slap
would
bass,
guess
bro.
that. I would guess
It's like
he's
a nice
probably-
Jamaican bass line. That lime yogurt's like a nice Jamaican bass line.
True.
Oh,
Imagine he said that to
That's
you.
then I would
Many
be fired
people,
up.
many
yeah.
people have
He's
said
just like,
that.
yo, that lime yogurt Jamaican bass
Pretty
line.
that shit
reasonable
hits like
thing
a
to
Jamaican
say.
bass line.
Just like, I'm like, oh, that yogurt does slap.
Yeah, the fucking Jamaican
But
foghorn.
he's not like exactly what you said. He's just like reiterating what he's seeing on the internet. It's like
100%.
so you guys like aren't even really. You're just like following a phase,
Yeah.
right? Like we kind of fucking. I don't want to say we invented it, but like we didn't have this shit.
Our parents probably had stuff like that too.
100%
for sure.
they did. 100% they did. Like they say different things, and we say different
Like
things.
far out, man. Like that kind of shit. Like
we didn't have like we were like luckily. I want to say luckily, but
like-
like we're just like kind of disconnected to these guys.
I wasn't reading slang off of MySpace and be like, yo, that
None
was
of us
dope.
were.
I'm just like hearing it in songs like from rappers in the 90s.
It was different then. You had to like catch it somewhere else in the zeitgeist. Like it was on the radio,
Yeah.
it was on TV.
I think
You
it
couldn't,
was
like, just
Cool Borders
stream-
4.
You couldn't like have a stream of memes with the same jokes.
Oh my God, that
all
dude
was
the time.
video games. It was
You
like
had to
fucking.
catch it, and it had to really be good because if enough people caught it, you would hear it a couple of times. Now,
and then-
it doesn't even have to be good. Like remember that X-Files thing with like the black kid and his grandpa on the porch or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Postman." You remember that one from like 5 years ago? And they're like
No.
singing, and the guy's like, "Hey,
Wait a minute,
yeah."
Mr. Postman.
And they turned it into like a million memes. Like that
That's
was
the thing.
Memes now are fucking.
like how did that get big?
But you couldn't
How'd
like
that get big?
now you like as a kid, like a teenager, whatever. You can't like avoid this shit like that. SpongeBob, like I'm a head out. Like you can't avoid this shit now. Like whereas like us, it was kind of like it was way more of a how do I say this like. Not as a universal. So, like, our group had our words that we would say because we picked them up from songs and we all listened to the same shit. So, we were like, okay, cool, let's say that. But it wasn't like every single person in the country was saying this shit.
I have a very good point. So you think a guy like spitting out a meme would be like the equivalent of us being like, oh, LOL, like out loud?
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like if I were just like in mid conversation, if I were to just say LOL, like that'd be like, yo, that slaps.
I'd hate you more if you said LOL.
I get
of
what you're
course,
saying.
but like, do you know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
kind of thing, though,
I don't know.
right?
Because people do that.
Yeah, those people are fucking whack. But like, do you know what I mean? Though, it's LOL's a bit extreme.
It's low hanging fruit.
It
either
is,
way,
but I mean,
yeah.
it's just like if somebody were just say LOL or laughing out loud.
I
Like
would-
when I remember being like I was confused by this. Was DKM Don't Kill Me?
I've never even seen that.
That was like it's like a LOL, like a whatever, a branch off of LOL.
Yeah.
DKM Don't Kill Me. It's just people howling, laughing.
But they don't even know where that shit
But I
started.
remember,
No,
man, I
I've
remember
never seen
hanging
that.
out with these like a group of girls, and then like one time the one chick said, "Don't kill me," and I was like, "I don't want to hang out with you guys." anymore.
Wait, she
I'm
said
done
don't
with-"
kill me or DKM?
She said, "Don't kill me," but it meant DKM. I was like, "Okay, this is whack."
I think that I don't know if I agree with that because
I'm just saying,
because
just drew
DKM started because it was already a saying, so you can't be mad at someone saying the original thing.
No, but the thing is, I knew they were because like I've seen them on the internet.
Did she do the monkey face thing too?
Yes, all this shit, like, everything.
It's
man.
like,
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't
the
like she
DKM
wasn't. She
face.
wasn't doing it honestly.
Right. Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean? Like it wasn't like she was like, "Don't kill me." Like it was like, like it was for the internet.
Oh, okay.
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
really, man? Like, fuck, this is weird. It's like you saying LOL. It was
Yeah.
like, this is so fucked that you're doing that. The only person that could do that was Drake.
I
'Cause
knew
it
you were
was
gonna say
funny
that. I
as
knew you were
hell.
gonna say that. Yeah,
When
yeah.
he did that, it was funny because he was just making fun of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is it possible that in like 10 years we're going to be talking about how we wish the memes that we're saying right now are like not organic at all? Are we going to be saying in 10 years that we wish the stuff coming out was as organic as it is right now.
I don't know. Can
do
it
you
be
mean?
more manufactured? Is that what you're saying?
I think it's gonna be more manufactured.
Well, it's
in
gonna
10
be,
years,
yeah.
for
There's
sure.
like more people are
There's
gonna
no,
want to
there's
do it.
no
right?
doubt.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Well,
it's gonna be
meme
more
like
manufactured
meme
in 10
making
years.
or if you meme making, meme production.
The meme
It's
art,
like
the
that's
art
gonna
of
be
meme
that's
making.
massive now. Like
The meme economy.
there's like gonna be courses. Yeah. There's gonna be courses on it, man. There's gonna be courses. On it.
I hate it that like when someone like one account, it's like this is so hacky that shit. Where they run with a meme and then they just post like 10 of the same ones with just different pictures or whatever and the
1,000
same
memes.
like in a row.
I had to unfollow Daquan.
I never
that was
followed
like
him.
Remember when Daquan was good?
it was good.
Man, for so long it was a good account.
That
Now
was
it
like
just
the
sucks.
one meme account that I followed, and I really enjoyed the content.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
never followed him.
Daquan, fuck Jerry.
Fuck Jerry
I
sucks too,
unfollowed
man.
Fat
them
Jewish
all.
was
I
good for a
like,
while.
Fat Jewish
I
post-
unfollowed
But
them
they
all.
just stole memes. Like those guys just stole from each other.
And the
right?
Fat
Like,
Jewish
they-
hasn't. He posts like once every 3 months, man. He doesn't.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah, he doesn't post at all. Cause he sold his wine brand. Do you see that?
I didn't. But also, I know he got in a lot of trouble for stealing content, right?
Yeah.
Like, he
Well,
was
they
like
all
the
started.
focus
They all
of-
started crediting
yeah,
them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the watermarks on it and shit.
Do
right?
they?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, fucking.
That's just how it goes.
The Fat Jewish, he started like his own wine, like bought like a canned wine.
Oh, wasn't like it's like the
Babe, it's called Babe, I think.
It's like the party girl
Yeah,
cans. I
but-
think I saw this on YouTube.
But he
once.
sold the company.
for how I don't even.
So
know
he's
for how
being
much.
he's being
seven
smart. man.
figures.
It was undisclosed. I don't know,
Smart.
but it was
8
two.
figures or 7 figures.
It was undisclosed. I don't know.
Who cares?
But it was
He's
to
being
like
smart.
one of the big beer companies though. So it was I would say in the tens of millions.
That's 8 figures. Yeah.
He's
That's
being
a
smart,
lot.
man. That guy, mogul.
Yeah.
He's
He's
that
a
was
mogul.
a guy who like he
He's a
just
mogul.
completely seized the moment.
Do you know
Made
why?
a bunch
Because
of
he was older. He's older than us. Like
Is
he's
he?
like
Yeah,
35.
Is
I
he?
think.
older? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So like he seized the moment and was like, okay, I know I kind of know what to do. I'm like these other people. I can tell. You can tell when some of these meme pages are like 18, 19 years old because the fucking
All they're doing is stealing shit.
all they do is steal shit and like the captions. They're not witty. They're nothing. They're just like the
Oh,
monkey face or like
fucking hate
for real.
I
Like
fucking hate that.
yeah.
Just
Or
like
mood.
just like reading the
Sucks.
captions. I'm like, what are you? I'm like, okay, like I'm not like I just like because like I go through my search thing or whatever on
The
Instagram.
explore page. Yeah.
That's like basically what I'm looking at because I don't really give a fuck
Yeah.
about
The
my
people you
main
follow.
Shit. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
don't. Like
I don't even go
I-
on anymore. I'm on like a 4-week streak now, barely going on.
I'm
You're
probably
still here, you're still
considering.
breathing.
I'm
Still
considering
breathing.
deleting it to be honest.
I'm
not.
close. I was close. If it wasn't for Movember, I wouldn't have even looked at it yesterday or 2 days ago. Whenever I,
No,
yesterday.
you can't. You gotta post, man.
Gotta throw it up. Get the money.
I'm thinking
Donate
of-
to our Movember campaign. Link in the description. Except nobody watches or listens to this.
Whatever, that's a
Not
good
before
plug.
the end of the
That's
month.
a good plug. It's like a shameless plug. There's no shame in that. That's
Do you
a good
want to?
plug.
Do you want to transition to Mike's notes?
I don't have a note this week. Sorry.
No
boys.
notes?
No notes.
No.
When
notes?
When did you start drinking today?
4 p.m.
And what time is it now? It's 10 o'clock.
I could give you a note right now, but it's kind of me just harping. But so it's not really that good.
Well, what is it?
I'm just saying, like to you, fucking white collar folks. How was the weather? How was your transition into that?
To what weather?
Honestly, the
Really?
boiler.
That's a good. That sucks that you said that.
What?
What weather?
Yeah.
Man, the water's been off at our work a little bit, and it's really been pissing me off. And the boiler came on late, so like I've been actually a little chilly at my desk.
Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, what the fuck else am I talking?
I
about?
honestly was like, is he serious about the weather? Like,
Absolutely.
it's fine. I don't know. I didn't
Actually,
think
it does
about
suck because my commute is now an hour and a half instead of an hour.
I took actually Tuesday off because
Snow day?
yeah, my car was
You're
kind
such
of, it
a
was kind of
fucking
buried.
asshole.
Didn't really want to dig out. I got a bad shoulder, hard to get out, and I'm not warmed up. I can't really shovel in the morning, so
That's fair.
yeah,
Totally justified.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my.
But things are
fucking
okay
notes.
otherwise.
That's my notes.
How's things with the blue collar
I'm
world?
just basically my notes is just showing how pussy the white collar world is.
Yeah.
Like I tell you right now, Monday, Tuesday, miserable, but Wednesday.
Mike's notes, by the way, available for sponsorship. We'll read your ad before we do Mike's
Oh,
notes.
that'll be cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait till we make a book out of them.
happy to do that.
Like,
Sell a coffee
before I
table
was
book,
done,
Mike's
Monday,
notes.
Tuesday.
We should do that for the Gutties Christmas. We'll produce a fucking coffee table book of just Mike's notes.
And that's how
It's
these
gonna be like
photo copies of the LCBO
It's
bags.
gonna, be like, it's gonna be a novel thick, but like you're gonna open up, so it'll be like half a page.
Like Will
Pop-up
just
book?
said, it'd be a fucking
Yeah.
LCBO bag 1 week, Fortino's receipt next week.
All just stapled together.
Next page is just tears on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that. Okay.
No, so Monday, Tuesday, fucking miserable, bro. Because I was not ready.
We were off
to
Monday
just
because
get
it's Remembrance
attacked
Day.
by fucking Father
I wasn't.
Winter.
Came in heavy this year.
Father
Winter came in heavy this
Is
year.
that what he's going by these
I've
days?
never even heard that before.
Well, you're hearing it from here.
Sounds like it could be a meme.
Horse's mouth, man.
Get
Father Frost?
Get
Well,
into
in
the
10 years, you make Father
Father
Winter.
Frost.
Anyway, Wednesday, though, I was like, Wednesday, I'm like, woke up. I came to this joke's realization way too late in my life. I'm like, you know what? Fuck being cold. I had a pair of insulated pants that I just didn't wear last because I thought they looked whack.
Yes.
Sounds like this is all on you.
Oh, 100% it is.
You came to this realization that like being comfortable was more important than looking good.
So weird, man.
This
Last week.
So 25-year-old Mike to 26-year-old Mike turned 27, right?
Yeah.
I work in an office and I wear long johns sometimes.
I never, ever come to work not dressed fucking to stay warm. Ever.
Same.
You gotta walk from my car, especially. I'm not doing it in the cold.
So you see the correlation here, right? Age.
I'm
on
ready.
You guys?
Yeah.
Age on you guys? I had to learn it.
Older, yeah.
I had to learn it.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing insulated pants. Money.
What's insulated pants? Like a snow pant
They're
style?
fleece, man. I don't even know
yeah.
what. I don't know what.
But okay, there's like
Dakota
two,
pants. The
couple
Dakota
layers.
Pants.
Sheepskin?
Don't even know. Just like a they're thicker pants.
Are they bad looking pants?
Are they
They're
Dickies?
actually not a bad looking pair of pants, but they're.
Can I
I
say
don't even have
this?
to wear long johns. Don't even have to wear long
What's
johns.
the brand name? You want to plug the brand?
Dakota.
Dakota. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
These-
Like
nice.
Lakota?
All right.
La Costa Nostra. La Costa Nostra.
Man.
Those, isn't that like a cold medication? or
It is,
something?
yeah.
Like, it's like
Dakota?
Advil.
Lakota.
whatever it is.
Lakota, I know.
Yeah, yeah,
They used to
Dakota.
run during Buffalo Bills games. Those commercials.
Dakota, and also
Shoot out
good,
the
good
Redskins
pocket
games?
placement too. Good pocket placement.
Cut
for
that
tools.
out.
If there's
Cut
any
that out of the
tradesmen
show.
listening, good pocket placement for tools, electrical tape, everything. Really good shit.
Dakota.
Do you want to see the most white collar?
$60.
The most white collar engineer shit that I saw this week was a guy at my work. He has a high vis bomber jacket. It looks so good, yo. It looks so good.
That's great.
Why?
It's like, oh man, it looks awesome.
cares?
Who cares why?
Because he's
I care,
styling. I'm like, yo, dude, that looks sick. He's like, yeah, man, I just bought a brand new Calvin Klein coat. I'm not getting that thing dirty, but I got to look good out there. I'm
He
like,
goes to work. He
All
plays
right.
super styling.
Yeah.
Vegas in the car.
You gotta understand. that You show up to your job
I
site.
couldn't
looking
believe
like
it.
that.
I was like, where do
You
you
are
even find
getting-
that?
Absolutely
That guy.
terminated.
That guy
verbally
refuses-
behind your back.
But that guy doesn't give a fuck though.
He refuses
Fair.
to sign
Fair enough.
anything
And
until
as
he's
he
wearing his
should.
bomber jacket, high vis, 100%.
Looks good, man.
He doesn't want to get hit.
It's a Gucci fucking.
He doesn't want to catch a bumper in the underground parking, so he wears his indoor underground parking high vis bomber
You
jacket.
guys can talk your shit.
Gucci.
You guys deserve to talk your shit. You guys are allowed to talk your shit in the winter. Because we're out there dealing with it. We're out there dealing with it. You're
out
not.
there. You're out there. You're right. You're right.
Well, it's
You're
a give
out
and
there.
take. Because sometimes in the summer I get to work. I'm like, oh, it'd be fucking awesome to be outside today.
Yeah.
I
You guys
do
ever have
a lot.
outdoor meetings?
No, fuck no.
We're starting to do that.
This
Outdoor
has
meetings.
nothing to do with this shit. It has nothing to do with weather. It has nothing to do with this shit. Nothing to do with that shit. The difference is you guys live in a fucking cubicle state.
The most white collar thing that I've done the last probably 2 or 3 weeks, we had building wide training, a training session, mandatory. You must attend on harassment.
What kind of harassment?
Oh, all kinds.
Sexual.
All the kinds?
Even kinds you don't even know about.
Oh yeah.
Guarantee you've been harassing. You probably harassed me tonight on this couch. You
Maybe.
didn't even know. You
I
didn't
definitely
even know.
have.
Good thing
Guess
we're
what?
You didn't
not
even
at
know
work.
because you
None of
didn't
my
take the
job
training. Because you didn't take the training.
I asked my foreman today if we had HR. He's like, yeah, it's in the snowbank outside if you want to take it up out there.
Fight
Did
it
you?
out.
No, of course I didn't.
Death match with your
But,
foreman.
All I'm saying is, but my whole point is, like, with the weather and, like,
It's good training, by the way.
Your conditions and my conditions is, I bet you any money I laughed harder this week than you have in your whole career.
I don't know about that. Did you see the reply alls?
Yeah. That's really reinforcing.
I
That's
don't know.
really reinforcing is what that is.
I get to listen to a lot of podcasts at work.
I'm
I do
saying
listen to a
so
lot of podcasts,
from
too.
from peer-to-peer interaction.
Oh, what's
I
that
bet you
like?
I had a better time.
We laugh at work. Sometimes there's times where the best laughs are the ones you have. It's like a silent disco. You ever been to a silent disco? You know what a silent disco
where
is?
you
Of
put
course
headphones
he
in,
hasn't
where
been.
everyone-
None of us
headphones in,
have.
Everybody's got their own
everyone's got
shit.
headphones in, but there's no music actually playing outside. That's what it's like at some staff meetings and some other like get-togethers, some training sessions. Everyone's got the headphones on, and everyone's listening to the same thing or hearing the same thing, but nobody can really say it out
You can't.
loud.
Yeah.
But everyone is
No.
on the same wavelength.
No one can vocalize it.
Those are the
So
good laughs.
This is your
Those are
own
the good laughs.
self-induced laughter.
Yeah.
So the thing that I get with what you guys will never experience is camaraderie, because we're all dealing with this bullshit.
We'll never experience camaraderie?
No.
I
The same
will.
camaraderie that I'm dealing with. You ever dealt with like a fucking seriously cold fucking day where everyone else is feeling like it sucks dick?
Today I had to. Today I drove the forklift for the first time in like 2 weeks.
Why the
to,
fuck are you driving the forklift?
I always do it.
It doesn't sound like it. You were just going into how long it's been since you did it.
Well, every couple weeks I do it.
I never
Most
enjoy
of-
your white collar.
we share the
Just for fun,
responsibility.
just get
I
a
try-
picture for the gram, and
I,
then
I try and get out of my desk, and I did it today. What did I grab? Garnet off a guy's truck, and I went out there and I had like jeans, like those boots on, whatever. And as soon as I opened the door to go outside, the first thing I thought was, it is so cold out here. I can't wait to go back to my desk. I can't wait to go back to my desk.
oh, 100%.
Yeah, so maybe you're right. we
Yeah,
might be
that's
a
all
little
I'm saying.
sheltered. Yeah.
See, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's like the difference is like between you guys and like the guys that I work with is that to be fair, like the week they get ousted pretty quick. Like people they bitch, and then immediately the people that aren't bitching are like, yo, get a load of this fucking pussy.
You know,
yeah, of
this
course.
guy.
You know, this guy right after work we lock up our C can, and then like we like our rule is we like try to leave as a team.
Yeah.
Like it's
Like everyone goes home at the same time?
So we leave at 4. Like journeymen leave at 3.
You
They
leave when
do
the
8
job's
hours,
done.
right? But like we like the apprentices stay till 4. But like so all the apprentices are there, like, and the foreman, and then we're leaving. And then there's one apprentice. He's friends with like a foreman. So he's friends with the foreman, but I'm on the job I'm on. So he thinks he can do whatever he wants. And he just kind of goes like our whole thing is you show up together, you leave together, right? So we're all hanging out, and then next thing I know, I just say, I'm like, I look at Walsh, the kid that that's on our hockey team. I'm like, hey Walsh, check it out. I'm like, yo, see you later, blank to the name, and he starts
Only specific
He
names.
starts laughing so hard,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just like, yeah, yo, because he just like he's already in his car, he's dipping. Because we shut the C can, leaving up, and then as soon as we lock the C can, his car's leaving. And then he's like, dude, I'm like, man, he hates it. He hates it.
I can't hack it, eh?
A journeyman goes, he's like, yeah, I see the struggle on his face.
Get
right?
that guy a
He's
desk job.
He wants out.
He hates it so much.
He wants out.
And it's like, and I get it. It's not ideal. But it's a good way to make a living.
But guess
But
what?
it's-
He
it's
made
not-
his own bed, lay in it.
That's right.
That's right.
It's time now.
That's exactly right. And
Scoop,
he's
cut it
a
out.
fucking bit. He's just a pussy.
How old is this dude?
Joey's age.
Whoa. It's sad. A lot of years left if you already can't hack it, you know?
Pass him in my apprenticeship.
Damn.
Good.
I started as a pre-apprentice. And then as I became a pre-apprentice, he was a first year. And the amount of time he takes off, I'm gonna pass him.
Is it time to cut to social commentary / gym
Let's talk
corner?
about the water
Social
fountain.
commentary hour?
Gym
been-
corner?
You've been. How much time are we at? We're deep.
Hour 30.
It's an hour 30 on the timer, but we took like 10 minutes for you guys to go out
Okay,
and...
so let's do the water fountain thing.
Okay, social commentary corner, aka gym corner. Power moves at the water fountain. The reason I'm bringing this up, I watched the other day the incline bench press at our gym
I see it every day.
lines up with like the cardio area, and right next to the cardio area, of course, the fountain. Okay, so I can see people coming down the stairs from cardio to the fountain, and people coming from the free weight section, like all the racks, the benches, whatever, to the fountain as well. I saw a guy the other day. I don't know if they locked eyes, but I would bet almost anything except my own life, my own heartbeat, that these guys locked eyes, and one guy decided he was going to get to that fountain first.
Oh, they went for it, eh?
He was going to get. He decided he started walking faster, and the other guy just fucking got there sooner than the first guy who thought he was going to get there first realized he was going to arrive, and dominated the fountain for a solid 7 seconds. This guy took down 350 milliliters of water.
You think he was like sitting there?
And he just stood there. He was drinking it. He's swishing.
Did you do this and then look back and then keep going?
Who knows? And I didn't see that.
I hate
but
that.
I thought to
Just
myself,
sitting there sipping it, making direct eye contact.
I honestly thought to myself, like, this is one of the most emasculating things I have ever seen. That this guy got on his horse to get to the fountain, thought he was going to get there first, and got completely upended by this other man, this bigger man, who is refusing to give up an ounce of hydration to this guy behind him while his lips dry and crack with every passing second.
He's like sucking on the thing.
So good. And so when that happened, I thought to myself, like,
And then he leaves just...
dude, this guy was about to drink the fucking Windex off the toilet, off the fucking, the white towel. And I thought to myself, like, this is great. This is like everyone talks about when you see somebody in the mirror while you're lifting, or when you catch a guy checking your set out or something like that. That ain't it. The real measure of masculinity is the fountain. That is where your teeth are cut.
But I couldn't care less
Your
about
thoughts.
that.
Your thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know if that's where it's measured.
Well,
I think that's where it's measured.
Go ahead.
another power move for sure is when there's two of you and I'm at the front and I have a water bottle to fill.
I'm just gonna fucking say that.
And
I'm just gonna say
I filled the
How
whole
big's the
thing.
bottle? But how big's the bottle?
Like a liter Nalgene.
A liter
And
now.
then you just look at him when you're doing it.
Sometimes you're like,
Thanks,
sometimes you
bro.
look back and
Thanks.
you're like, you're not worth it. No, I'm gonna fill up my whole fucking
Oh, you're
thing.
not a hot chick? All right.
Yeah.
Yo, if it's a guy behind me, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Yeah. And then
There's
they're,
another
oh,
fountain
no,
over
not
there.
done yet.
Hot chick, I'm like,
What about the guy who fills?
maybe you can come in.
Now that
Yeah.
I'm thinking
For your
about
phone
this,
number.
what about the guy who fills the bottle, takes a sip, like he takes his first sip,
Goes
and
back, goes back,
Oh,
goes
fuck.
and then
back.
fills it more.
Yeah.
But that's never the alpha. That's always like the guy who has no idea what he's doing.
He's an idiot.
He's so oblivious to you even behind him because he doesn't even know
Oh
what the
my
gym
God.
setup is.
I love it.
Man,
I love
every
it.
time, man, I'll be honest with you. Like, I could totally do tons of power moves at the fountain, like the way I am.
But
like,
you don't do it.
No, I go to the gym. When I go to the fountain, I take a quick sip, and then when I leave, I fucking push down on the button more.
Oh, I never
and,
do that.
Rinse my shit.
I don't do that.
Just because, like, I'm like, because it drives me crazy. It's like the same thing when I'm taking a
You
piss.
rinse the.
Yeah,
fountain
well, I
off
just
it.
leave, like, when I take a drink, and then I just leave my hand on it, and then I dip.
Wow.
But the next guy can do that
He
himself.
can do it if he wants.
Yeah, but I'm just doing it for him. Because I don't give a fuck. Like,
That might be the nicest thing I've ever heard you say.
Mike, when he was like on pre-workout creatine, he'd be like, "I'm gonna push guys out of my way and
Mike
drink water because
Mazzetti.
I want water."
Yeah, and then break the fountain when you're
But now
done.
I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just doing it because, like, I don't want any trouble. I just want to work out and dip.
Yeah.
So, but it's like it's the same regard, right, as people taking a piss and then not washing their hands.
Which just blows my mind.
It's
How is
it's
the fountain?
most people.
How is the fountain the same as that?
I just kind of try to, like, take the same
Okay,
action,
okay,
right?
right.
Like, I take a piss, I wash my hands. I take a drink, I let it rinse. Just
True.
for the next guy, especially if there's a guy behind me.
Okay.
Oh, I won't.
I'm just saying I will. I'm just the kind of guy.
No one's holding that against you though. That's fine.
I know, but I mean, like, I could be more dominant at the waterfront, but I don't give a fuck about it.
Also, if you take more than like 2 pulls of the water fountain, it's too much.
Dude, I'm like just wetted it. I'm basically going to the fountain to, like, take
to
a
walk around. Me too.
Take a walk because, like, I'm bored just sitting
How
there.
cold is the
Oh, yeah.
fountain at your gym?
It's cold enough.
I
It's
don't know.
fine. It's fine.
It's
Like,
not
uncomfortable?
noticeably.
It's
No.
adequate. It's
No.
adequate. It's adequate.
I don't like drinking cold water.
Me neither.
It's adequate. It's perfect. I think. Honestly,
Yeah.
It's adequate.
Same here. Like
But,
I'll I'll drink. I'll go to the fountain when I have a water bottle just because I want to do something else besides my set. You know.
So, but the thing that like,
Or like when you're taking a rest.
Yeah, I just want to walk around.
What's crazy is that people when like you're on the other end of it, on the other end of what exactly we're talking about, some guy filling up a 1 liter Nalgene, make it direct. Oh, sorry, man, I only got like 750 milliliters left. And I'm just like, dude, I will just let me get my
One
sip of water.
Oh yeah.
And let me bounce.
Let me wet my whistle.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so now here's the deal. Now me and you have a problem, and fuck you forever for doing this once.
You got a problem with the guy.
One
You
time.
hold against him forever, you said.
Yeah.
If he's like a dick about
Yeah.
it, sure. But if he's just like a fucking guy who's got no idea what's going on, I don't
Okay,
really
so
give a fuck.
here's the other piece of the pie. If the one guy who does it, I know Scoop's freaking out about the ball under the couch. If the guy who does it is your age, let's say the guy who does it takes too long at the fountain and looks at you while he's doing the sippy there at the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
If he's your age, immediately it's an affront to you as a weightlifter.
Oh, it's a conflict.
But
yeah.
if the guy is 55,
that
Whoa.
you're like
wait.
this guy's earned
Yo,
it.
you're
He's
missing.
oh,
earned
he gets
it.
a pass for sure.
He's earned
Does
it.
he though? What
I
is
think
that
so.
with the guy that called you out?
Oh, fuck him for life. Fuck
Yo,
him.
Joey.
That was a weird story. Weird
heard
story.
about it?
You guys
We
talked
talked about it
we
last
talked
week.
about it last week off the air, but I'm willing to hear it on the air.
I think we talked about it on the air.
Did we? I haven't edited that episode yet, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's a weird story.
I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty passive in the gym. Like, I really am. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking hate everyone there.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I'm very passive because I just want to get in and get out. I could be super confrontational. I could be such a piece of shit if I wanted to, but I don't because I want to spend less time there. So like I could completely confront every single fucking person at the water fountain if I choose. But I don't because
You should start.
Yeah,
That's an easy way to get banned from the only gym we've ever been to.
All that's gonna do is just cause me spending more time there. And these guys
Or
are
less,
not
'cause
worth
you
my
get
time. Like,
banned.
people at the gym are
Time.
not worth my time.
A lot less time.
Like if some guy's worth my time, I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
But like these guys that are like getting in my way at the water fountain, they're not worth my time.
You don't want to let him have it.
No, why would I? I gotta go to work, man. I want to go home and I want as much downtime as I can get.
Finally, the last power move I want to talk about. The talk to the front desk in the badge swipe lane power move.
That's
You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like
You
that's
gotta wait to swipe in because the guy's talking to the chick behind the counter.
I don't-
That's where I'm a motherfucker.
Okay.
same. I don't fucking wait, man.
No.
You're in the way.
Nobody waits. But the fact that you even have to reach around somebody to make your entry
I'm
into the
very
gym,
aggressive.
Oh, I'm aggressive too.
I'm
it's,
aggressive with
it's
that.
ridiculous.
Like you
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker, get
It's
the fuck out of
ridiculous.
the way of the swipe place.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want
Yeah.
to play this game? Like I'm like, this is the thing. When I'm doing this shit, I'm not doing it because I'm afraid.
Yes.
I'm doing it because I'm trying to save time.
Yeah.
If you're gonna stand in the way,
Afraid.
if you're
Yeah.
just directly in the way, I will probably push you out of the way.
Grizz.
What the fuck?
Can reset that camera.
What fell there? Was that the video?
The camera. Joey's phone.
So Grizz didn't fuck with it, but Scoop did.
Yeah.
It's alright. We're still recording. That's good content.
But I think that it depends. If there's a good-looking girl at the front and it's clearly a guy who just wants to make small talk with her, I'm way more aggressive.
Oh,
I'm like, buddy.
I'm just saying, if you're in my
Get the
way
fuck out of the way.
regardless.
I don't know if it's like some guy who like he's like, oh, I don't fucking know. I don't have my card. Like, what the fuck's going on? He's just clearly new to the gym and shit. I'm like,
Oh my god!
What's going on?
What's going on here? What's going on? I just paid.
What's going
I
on?
just paid online. I don't know what's going
if
on.
a guy's having an anxiety
Others-
attack at the front, I'm
sweating
a
shit.
little bit more lenient.
Others-
Wearing like jeans and shit, just sweating. He's like,
Other
what's going
spicy
on here?
take. Other spicy take is if you have to talk to the girl at the front desk while she's at the front desk, she doesn't want to talk to you anyway. If you don't have another avenue to reach this girl, don't waste everyone's time. Just get in the fucking gym, lift
Joey,
weights until
man,
she'll
you have
talk to you
no
outside
idea.
the gym.
Oh yeah,
You have
man.
no idea
Keep
how
lifting.
many people I want to tell that
Keep
to.
lifting.
Like they just don't get it.
Keep lifting.
Oh, and it's like Some guys, man, like
Most guys.
But it's like-
most guys.
they get
Fucking
there
Christ.
and it's like 20 minutes at the front desk, and then they're leaving, and it's another 20 minutes at the front
Yeah,
desk. That
imagine.
girl doesn't want that.
I know.
Man, the best part is like, man, how are you so jacked? Like, you're only here for 40 minutes. I'm like, yeah, because I'm fucking
I'm lifting
working
weights for
out,
40
man.
minutes.
You're
Oh, my God.
just
Yeah.
talking. He's like, hey, what's going on, man? I'm like, hey, good, see ya. Like, I'm dipping. Like, he tries
yeah.
to talk to me. I'm like, there's a specific person I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like, oh, man, you're so jacked. How do you do it? You're here before I get there, and then you're gone before I leave. I'm like, yeah, because I'm here for
I'm doing
a
more
reason.
sets,
An
man.
hour at the front desk.
Like, I have done my workout before you've done your warm-up.
Oh, yeah.
And, like literally, Joey, this is, like, the best thing. Like, I walk and I carry the trap bar deadlift. I'm, like, carrying it, like, to away because, like, the everywhere's packed.
They let you move the trap bar in your gym?
Yeah. Well, fuck.
Pretty mobile.
They don't make it. They don't let us move it in ours.
So I literally have the bar in my hand. And the guy goes, oh, man, are you doing trap bar deadlift? I'm like, nah, man, I'm just holding it for kicks.
I'm
you
just here for shits
fucking
and giggles,
retard.
bud.
And he's just like, I'm like,
Whoa! You can't say that word on here.
you fucking special ed kid.
No, man. No, man. You have to say no person.
Whatever. You fucking retarded person. But anyway, and he's just like, yo, you're using that? I'm like, nah, man, I'm just carrying it for fun. And he's just like, oh, I was just going to use it. I was like, or no, sorry, actually verbatim. He's like, I was going to use it eventually. And I was like, well, I'm going to use it right now. And he's just like, oh, okay, that's
People
cool.
saving machines is a whole.
No, he's like, that's cool. And I'm like, okay, so what? You're just like, you're the guardian of it? Like, this matters to me? Like, what the fuck? What are you going to do if I just take it right now?
I'm the gatekeeper of.
He's like, no, it's okay. You can do whatever you want.
I'm
like,
the gatekeeper.
Well, I mean, even if it wasn't okay, the fact that you're not using it, I'm going to fucking use it.
This is unbelievable.
I know.
He's gonna knock it down again. Will, hurry up.
See, there's levels. There's levels of not giving a fuck that I wish to reach, and Grizz has it.
Watch it.
This is the end of the show
Yeah,
for tonight.
let's cap this.
And
Another
I'm gonna
hour
get in too
40,
much
eh,
trouble.
boys?
I'm gonna get in too much trouble.
we're only an hour 25. We took a break there.
That's good.
Um,
That's all right. It's perfect.
I'll put this with the audio. We'll see you next week. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, fuck the gym and fuck people at it, and especially fuck people that are fucking holding down the water fountain. I'm sick of them.
Save your money, you know.
But seriously though, buy Pokemon cards.
Buy Pokemon games and buy Pokemon cards.
Fire energies, especially because the new fire deck is gonna be hot.
I cried one Christmas because I thought I wasn't getting the Game Boy, and guess what? I got it.
You did get it.
And then I cried tears of joy
I cried. I didn't think I was gonna get it. I cried, then I got it.
because I got the Pokemon magazine, and I was like, this goes with the Game Boy. And the last gift, lo and behold, was the Game Boy.
It wasn't a Game Boy. You got
man.
the Pikachu edition Game Boy, man. I remember trying to
Pokemon
play
Yellow?
Pokemon on your
You're
Game Boy.
goddamn right I did.
Forget
Shout
it.
out to Jane.
No
Goodbye,
memory card
everybody. That's another one in the books.
It's a wrap.
though. It's gonna be a rough one, but whatever. We'll live.
That's it.